Hello, welcome back to the Starlake Observatory. My name is Trip Starlake, and I've been gone for a while, but I have a good excuse. My foot is broken. But it's okay, I can still read manga, so we're back. But yeah, we're back. We read the first half of Captor Sakura, the classic shoujo manga, and I'm happy to introduce our new manga club member. We have Krag, yay! I actually don't have, I'll have to just shout you out, because I don't have, it's that, right? I don't have the thing. I'll do it later. Anyway, it's manga time, not anime time. You're right. So these are my friends. We have Krag, Dawn, Realm, and Toto here. I guess go ahead and introduce yourselves. I'll ask a question later.
I guess I'll go first. I'm Paper Dawn. I'm an artist. Period. I like Card Captor.
Yeah, channel artist.
Yeah. Also, my model, me and Craig's using the same, like, my art for the PNG, but mine's so much smaller. I gotta crop it. Give me a second.
You're just tiny.
Or
tiny.
every episode you get continuously bigger.
Well, then you can't be kicking Krag.
Krag's just closer to the screen, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just...
Oh, I don't do perspective in my art, okay? I don't know how to. I'll fix it. It takes 2 seconds.
The Event Horizon.
Who's next?
Whoever wants to go next. Yeah, Krag, sure, go.
I'm Krag. I do the arts too, and I like playing video games. That's it. Period.
Same.
Hey guys, my name is Realm. I have not done a whole lot of magical girl stuff. Maybe only one series. So, interesting stuff here. I'm not doing period, so question mark?
That's good.
And hello everyone, I'm Dr. Toto Hex, the smartest science turtle in your ocean Oni-chan. I actually have also never read this series before, and I have lots of opinions. Yay!
Yay!
Question mark?
Yes!
Exclamation point?
Semicolon?
Semicolon. Oh, what else are you gonna say?
We got lots
Semicolon,
of things to say.
Ampersand.
Okay, yeah.
Or open bracket, whatever you call
Open
it.
bracket, yeah.
Curly brace.
So yeah, I think about like half of us have read it before, and half of us haven't. I think
I've watched it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've read it.
Yeah, and I've read it. It was a long time ago, but I had read it before. And Toto and Realm are shoujo newbies. Do people even use that word anymore? Oh, whatever.
Loser.
No!
Newbie.
No, we're a welcoming
Shoujo
community.
before. I haven't read
Well,
this
yeah.
series.
Newer to like this
my only
shoujo.
experience is
haven't read
Modica Magica
any
when I was
Wacko
like
shoujo.
13
Oh.
or something.
Madoka
That's my
Magica
only
doesn't count.
experience.
Is Madoka even actually shoujo?
No.
I'm just talking about magical girls.
I got like...
No, you're good. I was
I
actually
think Madoka counts more like seinen, doesn't it?
I was gonna look up the technicality. Oh, it was initially yeah, I think it's seinen, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Who
it was too
knows?
silent. Shoujo.
Yeah. Who
not your
knows?
mommy and daddy shoujo.
It's anyway. While I was
it.
reading this, I had a question on my brain the whole time, and I wanted to ask you this: are Clamp pro shippers? I'm just wondering.
Probably.
I
I would assume
think
so.
I think they are.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they drop? They literally shipped like JoJo characters as one of their first dojins, right?
Well, that's fine.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I forgot that was like the connection that we made.
yeah,
God, now you're
and made
huge.
made Kakyo and
I'm
pregnant.
huge. How big?
big, but it's fine. I'll fix it.
Okay. Yeah, make it like Craig size.
Okay. I could have fixed
Make
the
us
other
all
one. I was just
huge.
being lazy.
Make us all big. We just all approach the screen, get closer and closer.
Like Kiro does. Kiddo-chan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I watched the original 4Kids dub, so sometimes I say things wrong. But it's okay.
Okay, is it Clo cards or Clow cards?
Clow cards.
Clow cards.
Like clown. Okay, got
Where
it.
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you make me smaller?
No, I can't find you.
There is anybody.
You're just increasing in size.
There we go, I
Also,
found
for
you.
some reason, like I get bigger when
My
I.
immersion.
Okay.
How about I just use my original one and you just make me a little bit bigger? Is that
No, you're good.
possible?
I fixed it. You're good. You should be
Okay.
about
It just
the
looks
same
like
size
it just
now.
looks like you're kicking
You're just kicking.
Yeah, the seat.
Yeah,
behind
you're
the
cracking the
person.
back of my seat.
No, God, when I talk, I get. Oh my God, this is all kinds of messed up. I can't live like this. Hold on.
Oh my god.
They're definitely kicking their seat.
I'll just switch my PNG back, and then can you make me a wee bit bigger?
Yes,
That's
I can
all
do that. I can
request.
do
Maybe we should
that.
have gone for Comfort Plus.
I just screwed up on the cropping. That was my fault.
It's my living room filled with VTubers, but hi, Woodsy. Also, thank you, Toto and Ariel, for the slugling sub. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
You gotta say it in chat, Toto.
But yeah, I mean, how do I... Gotta say it in chat, no. I mean, Card Captor Sakura takes place in a town in Japan, and there's a 10-year-old Sakura, she's the main character, and she accidentally releases a set of cards known as Cloud Cards from her book of Cloud Cards, and she has to go find them all again, and she has a little mascot character dude named Kiro, or Kiro is how I used to call him when I was little, and
Wow.
yeah, and she now has magical powers to catch the cards, so it's Card Captor. Yeah.
She lives with her brother and her single father because her mom has tragically passed away.
Yes.
And she has like a best friend at school, and then she has like a crush on her brother's like best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does everyone, actually.
So just like, you know,
Yeah, like
Everyone's got a
almost
crush on
literally everyone.
yeah, pretty much.
One
She's
blush,
like a perfect
the
man
circle just gets
somehow.
more confused.
There, is that
Mhm.
okay? Hopefully this is a
Let's see.
reasonable size. Your hair's... Crag's hair is just real close.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Here we
yeah,
go.
Poke 'em in
the
the eye
series
with
does a
it.
good job of like being like introducing Sakura as a very like relatable, like, oh, this is like young girl, young love, first love.
Yeah.
She just wants to go to school and have fun with her friends, and then she has to also deal with the clout cards now.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the first difference in the manga and the anime. The anime shows you the first episode. She does not have powers yet. The first episode is about her getting the powers.
Yeah.
But in the manga, they just kind of introduce it immediately, being like, "Oh yeah, this happened like a little while ago," and it's like, "Oh, I did
kinda
not
like
expect that."
though. You don't need like the origin story. You're just like, oh yeah, she's already doing it.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
doing
it's.
it.
I mean, like it
Start
works.
aiming
I
at
think
it.
it works perfectly fine both ways. It doesn't waste too much time in the original. It's like, you introduce all of her, like she's like, I live a normal, awesome life, and then it's like, wait, whoa, oh no, it's been turned on to
Yeah,
its
and then she
head.
has like
Oh.
really weirdly detailed roller skates.
Oh man, her
She
roller
does.
skates are the coolest shit in the world.
Was
Yeah.
that because like the author was like, you have to make sure that people are safe when they roller skate? Kids are gonna watch this.
It just looks cool.
It's probably like the norm in Japan
Wait.
too, like safety first.
This is a lot more detailed than the rest of her clothes.
Yeah, it's like it is for little
Yeah.
girls. So obviously there was probably a thought. Like even if it wasn't a mandate, they were probably like, we should probably make her dressed in the
Yeah.
safety gear, make her like, padded up.
Yeah, she's catching
Yeah.
windy right away. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I had forgotten is like, so the anime is kind of like Monster of the Week where she catches like each card, but there's a lot of the cards here where she just like gets them off screen, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Um,
has like 3 off the bat or something.
Yeah,
or
she just
2 or
has some
something.
already.
She's
Yeah.
like jump and like windy.
Yeah,
already
those
off
are
the
like
bat.
straight up episodes in the anime.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
yeah, that was the only thing.
I
where was
also
like,
think
what?
the anime apparently has a lot more cloud cards, right?
Yeah, there are a lot more cloud cards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there are more. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the manga, there's like what, like 10 or something?
that's like
Yeah, there's not many. It's like
13?
like
12 or
12,
something, right?
15.
Yeah, it's
maybe?
not really
Yeah.
that many.
Yeah.
always
It's
thought there
enough to
aren't-
like have a good
yeah.
arsenal though.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
not
magical
that many
powers.
more in the anime. There's probably like maybe like 5 more.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I think there's a lot more.
No, I mean like
I looked this up.
Oh, you know what it
Spoilers.
is? The anime extends it to 52 to be like tarot,
Yeah,
I
there's
think.
a lot more.
When the
When?
manga is
Whoa,
19.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't
like a
remember
lot of
that-
like really like obscure ones, like
I don't remember
the
it going that
voice,
far.
the twin, the song, the sound.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Like I remember like I was like, why hasn't Sakura gone to the ice rink yet and done like all the that card doesn't exist or things like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
the meme about where
yeah.
she goes like, "Oh no, the penguin!"
Yeah, that
Yeah.
penguin.
I guess there were more than I thought. I thought for some reason
There's a
like
lot.
where we got to in the manga was not that far into the anime, but I guess it was farther than I thought it was into
Right.
the anime.
It's much
Yeah.
farther.
Yeah.
All the time. Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love her roller skates. I think it's really
Mhm.
cool.
I
her,
love-
Oh no,
like-
there's 53 because you also have the nothing.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
That one doesn't matter. It's not real.
It doesn't matter. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
Not real, man.
Yeah, I really love just like right off the bat when I was reading this, I was like, man, it's such a good art style. It's just so cool. It's like just such a cool. I love it so much.
I actually have a little bit of problems with the art style, at least at the start. There's some like proportion stuff that is off.
Yeah.
Not for so much for Sakura and like the girls, but for the
Yeah, it's the
guys, some
guys.
of the
Yeah. I kind of love it, but
Yeah,
it's a little weird.
A
But
lot
I
of
love it.
yeah, their series, most of their series before this were like yaoi series, so the guys
Yeah.
take time to be like normal proportioned people.
Yeah, for a while,
They're
it's just
healing.
like weird
Staple clamp
trapezoid
style.
bodies. And,
Yeah.
like, it's not clear where their like chest ends and their waist begins. It's just
Yeah.
like,
I
Well, this
assume it's.
series loved a
Yeah.
snatched waist.
I
Yeah.
assume it was in their head. They're like, oh, this is how we're going to differentiate like the guys, you know, having this like really exaggerated like broad shoulder kind of look. It's so silly, but I really like it.
I think what it may
Yeah.
be is because they have different artists. They may have different artists for each character. Like you focus on this
I don't
character,
know.
you focus on this one.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
mean,
sure
that
who the
was
main.
smart.
I wonder
It's
who
a
the
style.
main
It
artist
could be a
is
combination
on
of both.
Cardcaptor.
The main
Yeah, it
one.
could
Because
be.
I did post in like
Because-
the Discord, like you can see their art style evolve over time.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
'Cause, like,
definitely.
It does get better.
Compared to like their other series, like XXholic, like the females are also very lanky in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is pretty early on in their lexicon of clamp works. So like
Yeah.
everyone isn't
Like
really
the
long and
lankiness
pointy
and
yet.
Holic, I think, is clearly like intentional. You know,
To be
like
fair,
Yes.
also,
Yeah.
Holic
Yeah.
isn't about elementary school kids. It's
Yeah.
mostly about like teenagers.
Yeah.
but they're like very lanky. Their like legs are like 3/4 of their body or something.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing in
Yes,
a lot of
You're
them.
not a clamp
that
character if
was-
your body's not all leg.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
Code Geass
true.
goats.
The stylistic choice definitely was the style of the suits in the 90s. Like they even had, well, obviously shoulder pads, but they even had inserts that you could put in to make your shoulders even taller, kind of like heels. So
Oh.
as comical as it
definitely
is,
exaggerated,
it actually is. Yes, it is both exaggeration and actually like it could be someone's perspective on
Listen,
like
I don't
how
know
big those
though.
suits are,
This
man.
man's shirt pocket is as wide as his face.
Yeah, it's
He's got a
it's
thin-ass
obviously pretty
face.
exaggerated, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny. But I do think it's very pretty. Like I love how they do like, like not like action sequences. It's more like flow. Like it's just like effect flowy. It's supposed to be like magic.
Yeah, the magical parts are the art is really nice because it's like an abstract piece of art.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like it's more like it's not about like the characters like movement. It's more about like the environment's movement or like whatever the effects movements, which is really cool. Like I think that just works well with magic because you know it's about the spells, not exactly what the spellcaster's doing. You know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
you could
just
the
badass.
effects in the hair, you could definitely tell like it was that person's specialty, flowing
Yeah.
and wavy.
And all the
So
outfit
cool.
changes too. I don't think I've read something that has this many outfit changes.
Yeah, so I mentioned
love
it
that.
pre-stream, but it's really cool. So there is an interview with Clamp where somebody asked them because in the anime she also wears a different outfit, including her like in every Magical Girl show ever. They always have like a sequence of animation that they repeat in every episode,
Yeah, a
like you know, like
transformation
the
sequence.
the transformation or something. And Sakura's is like the release, and she does the fucking thing with her baton and everything. Every single episode, all whatever amount of episodes there are, she's wearing a different outfit for every single one of those, and they had to animate it in every single one. And
That's pretty incredible.
they've been asked about it, and the creators are like, yeah, well, what girl wants to watch the same like the same outfit in every episode? Like you know, it's like a girl likes all these likes different outfits. You like to have
Yeah.
different variety of different cool things to wear, and it was like such a cool like you know what's it called, like fantasy of being like, look at all these like cute ass outfits this girl gets to wear every day because her friend is rich. Don't you wish you had a rich gay friend too? Like goddamn.
Yeah.
rich
yeah.
is-
Only she
Best
appreciated her rich gay friend more. Oh
She
my
does.
gosh.
She appreciates her plenty. What are you talking about? She loves her.
Yeah, she loves her.
Yeah, just not in the
Those are-
same way.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
not the same
It
way.
is kind of weird that they're like first cousins, though. That was not necessary. That doesn't add
That was
anything
not
to
in the
series.
anime. I do not remember
Yeah,
that in the
yeah.
anime.
See, like that's what I mean. There's a lot of things in the manga that they clearly had second thoughts on and removed from the anime when they made it into an anime.
I do like how
Or just somebody else removed it. Because I don't think they
Yeah, pretty
directly worked
much.
on it.
Yeah.
I do like how both Yukito and Tomoyo are like kind of like part of the family in terms of like Sakura's immediate family, where they like, get invited to all their trips and
Yeah.
everything. Oh, that was really cute.
Yeah.
It's just like
They're close
they're always
friends
like,
and
yeah, like, oh,
everything.
we're going on vacation. Why don't you invite Tomoyo? And it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a like automatic thing, you know? That they're
Yeah.
gonna be together. And you
They-
have like friends like that when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just your best friends.
I also realized they
And
don't
mother's boyfriend.
translate the thing Sakura always says, because she doesn't go she goes Hue!
Yeah.
With like an
Yeah.
H.
Oh my god, that's something that is legendary about the anime. The Japanese voice actress for Sakura is so good. Like she's all the
Yeah.
voice acting in that series is so good. But it is just like I cannot. I'm glad I watched the anime before reading it because I'm like imagining their voices for all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
so
I need to
good.
watch this. I need to see the Juez.
I
Hooray!
have a question
Yeah.
for the
It's just
anime
so much.
watchers
Yeah.
of this. So I assume this is the anime is what got you into, the series for reading this. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
the manga anime to manga.
Well, I don't
But
know. Was
in
that
that
for you,
case-
Krag?
What was it?
Did you watch
Did
the manga first? Or sorry, did you read the manga first, or did you watch the anime first?
I think I read the manga first.
Okay.
I think that's what I did. At least I remember reading it. I read a bunch of Clamp mangas at the time, and I know Sakura was that, but I know I hadn't watched the anime at the time. But I think that was before, obviously. But like, pretty sure I seen clips of the show before I read it, but didn't watch it fully until after I read it.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to know. Thanks for sharing.
So, how did it feel reading the manga? And part 2 of that, do you feel like it made your interest in this like more or less so? Was there like a reality, like expectations for this reality, for like the source material?
Well, I hadn't read it before, so like I think like I don't know, it gives you good context. Like, I really like the anime, but like it's nice to see what their original vision was for everything. And it's like I'm sure Clamp had the original manga creators had plenty of say in what was going on in the anime too. Like, they were like pretty
Yeah.
directly associated with it.
Yeah, I don't think you can get away with like, transformation sequences every episode without the creators having
Yeah,
input.
I wonder
Yeah.
I wonder what the crossover was there, but yeah, it's just cool to see like the ideas kind of more the original form of them. But yeah, it's cool. The manga or the anime. One thing I always really liked about the anime was just how gentle and like whimsical the art style was in terms of like the coloring and the music and everything. And they knew the mission. Like the manga evokes that feeling perfectly. Like every time something like, nice happens, there's like flowers in the background and everything. It's like
That's
it's
a very
so
Shiro thing, yeah.
it is, yeah. And it's just they just capture it really. Like they don't just like go one to one. Like the anime is really much its own thing. But they still, even in the episodes that aren't, or the parts of the anime that aren't represented in the manga, they still get the vibe like perfectly. Like it's just this like really sweet, gentle story that's like very like I don't know, very cozy in some ways. Like just it's nice.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, honestly, when I read the manga, it was just like, yes, more. I was like obsessed with it because when it aired when I was little, it wasn't called Card Captor Sakura, it was Card Captors. I had a really
Yeah.
shitty dub.
Oh,
And,
Yeah.
That dub is so oh my god! I
And,
have
like-
some
They were
fun
trying to
little
advertise
tidbits.
it to boys and
Yeah,
stuff, right?
and, like,
They
Tom-
literally, yeah.
like they changed all the characters' names except for like Sakura and Shaoran.
My girl Madison.
Yeah,
My girl-
Tomoyo's name is
yeah.
Madison.
Really?
Oh
And-
my god.
Yeah, and her dad has some weird name, and yeah,
Yeah, it's so funny.
I think
what did they call Lee?
Shaoran. They called him Shaoran.
They
Oh,
shot
oh,
yeah,
they-
because
they
he was
kept
still
his
Chinese.
name.
He was
Yeah.
still Chinese, yeah.
Oh,
And they
okay.
wanted,
Um,
yeah,
It
but
was so funny though. The anime skips like when it was originally airing, it skipped like the first 4 episodes to get to the first episode with Shaoran.
yeah,
just because they were like, well, we want this to be for boys, and we don't want
Yeah.
like a few episodes without boys in it.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the girliest series of all time, like the
Right.
most like feminine thing of all time, and you're trying to make it for guys is the funniest idea
Yeah.
in the
Right.
They were
world.
trying to like put it on Toonami or something.
They
I
yeah,
know
I
the
watched
ads
it
for
on
it are
Toonami.
so funny, where it's like card captors
Card
coming up
captors.
next.
Yeah, I know.
Like she must capture the cards, and
The
I'm like,
theme-
damn.
The theme slaps, but
fucking
otherwise,
idiot.
No, the theme does not.
it's so
slap.
good.
Are you
It's
kidding
so
me?
good.
Are you actually?
I'm gonna defend it. It's so good. It's so.
Oh my god, it's like so.
Okay,
it's
the
so
actual
funny.
openings and endings are way better, but
Obviously, those openings
Yeah.
are some of the best of all time. Yeah, no, the it's so we'll have to listen to it after.
Yeah.
It is so bad. It is like it is so off.
okay, but
off,
like I like the
off key to
the-
like what the
I know, it's so
series
bad.
is.
I like the 4Kids One Piece opening too, though. So like, I'm not
I
really.
do.
a
I
good
like that
gauge.
one, but I like that one because I think it fits One Piece pretty
Okay,
well.
fine.
One
But I
Piece is
do
pretty
not
goofy.
think the Card Captors opening fits Card Captors.
Fine, fine, fine.
Because like One Piece is silly and like stupid. It's like the Card Captors is going for this like super mysterious, like awesome, badass fantasy
But it
story.
also made me really want
It's
to watch
like-
it as like a.
Oh, I'm sure
9-year-old.
it probably did its job perfectly. But I'm just, I can, it's like my least favorite thing of all time.
No. But yeah, no. So because I watched that, and I had the internet as a small child, I would go onto GeoCities websites and like read about it all the time. And there were people
Yes.
being like, "Why did they change all the names? Why did they do all this stuff? Why is it so different?" And so I was like, "What? It's different?" And so I just really wanted to see what the differences were. So I was just like, "Yeah," and just consumed it like it was like a gospel as like a 12
I love when I hear stuff about your childhood trips. I'm like, damn, I'm glad like I could talk to you because I'm like also somebody who went to sites like that back in the day.
Yeah.
It's like I loved that shit so much.
Yeah. So I don't know.
yeah,
Really. Yeah.
In my GeoCities escapades, I've been to so many card captor sites, like so many
Yeah.
ones back in the day. It's funny. It was popular.
Yeah, there's so much art and it's all pretty and yeah. Yeah, so yeah, basically I was just happy. Like as a kid, like all the problematic stuff did not even occur to me. I was like, okay, and just like kept, you know, like
How I felt.
yeah.
Like, I think comparing it to when I first read it, I was just like I told you guys earlier, I was like, I forgot about her mom and her dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny because like watching it, like I literally watched it like a few years ago. And I was kind of I had the full context, but I still liked it, despite it all.
Despite it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's never like the focus, but it's just questionable. Like, why did they add this thing?
I
Like,
have a finger up theory about some of it
okay, go ahead.
because like at least when I was when I was reading the thing, because in the anime it's way less prevalent. In the manga, especially the thing
Right,
with the
right.
teacher and the student, way
Yeah.
more.
Right.
I go into the perspective being like, this is written by women for little girls, and based on their experiences as a little girl, and I could like, it's not okay. It doesn't give it an excuse, but I could see it as a thing to be like, man, remember when we were little girls and we had crushes on our teachers, and like, you know, oh, the person I wanted to marry was my teacher because they were like the nicest person to me. And like this series is kind of trying to be this like have this like taboo love thing going on where it's like, could you imagine if he loved you back though? And it's like
Yeah,
weird as
you
fuck.
mentioned,
But like
don't
in the
even think
perspective
that's- yeah.
You
but
mentioned,
like in the
whole
perspective of a
adolescent
little
thing earlier.
in the perspective of a little girl, I could see it being like
Right.
you know, being like,
Yeah.
oh, like this is like, oh my god, like this is so like, oh, it's like it's not okay, obviously, but I could see
Uh-huh.
maybe where their mindset was.
No, that's I agree with you on that actually. Now that you're saying that. So like my kind of take, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here, is like this was written in like this absolutely sexless like world where like nothing bad ever happens. It's like idealized world where love is
Exactly, yeah.
pure and perfect and
Mhm.
adorable and nothing bad ever happens. But like what I was saying earlier was that this manga at least feels like it's not like the first draft, okay? It's like, but it doesn't feel like a final draft. It feels like because Clamp was and how it's run as like a group,
Mhm.
it needed to run through more editing. to like work out some of these things that really don't add anything.
Right.
Because and I'm sure people in the chat will like, or in YouTube or whatever, viewers will be like, oh, it's not that bad. She likes her teacher. That's something that happens as a kid. That's not what I'm talking about. That's fine. Like,
Yeah, it goes a little
yes, that's
step too
something real
far.
that happens. And the
Mm-hmm.
problem is in the manga, the teacher like hits on the child, and that is not okay.
Yeah.
That is absolutely no go. Like he gives her a fucking ring. He shows up like every single time they're like going through, oh, what are all the other couples doing? They show them like 7 or 8 times throughout the whole series. It's like, what? Why? This
Like,
does not
why?
add
Yeah.
anything to the series. These characters are not important. I don't care about these characters. They never have show any chemistry together.
Just cause.
And also it's creepy as hell.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of
Um,
think them showing them, it's the same reason why, like, say, like, really popular romance manhwa today, like, has, like, an ending for every single character. It's just some characters really care. And they want, like, every person that's like, my favorite character is Sakura's dad, to, like, get, like, an extra panel with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is silly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's a thing.
like these characters like don't add anything. Like the
Right.
freaking like little boy who like jokes about like everything and like makes up lies
yeah,
and
he's
his
just
like
there.
relationship with like another girl his own age. That's fine. He has more character and chemistry than like so many other characters.
Yeah. I definitely think like I agree where it's like it should not and does not need to be there. But in the only thing I would say is like I like the thematic idea of like for weird ass forbidden love that they went with. Because it's the only reason, and it's stupid, but it's the only reason there's gay romance in the series too. Like in whatever the fucking 89, 90
It's probably
something.
because they're Fujoshi, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. But it's like their mindset is as like an incestual couple is as weird and forbidden as a gay couple. And like
I guess so, but
it
like
sucks.
that
Like it's
is different,
it
especially
is
reading it
100%
looking back.
different. It is 100% different. But it
Yeah.
is it's like a weird thing where it's like with almost without that weird shit, we might have not gotten the gay stuff, and I really appreciate the gay
I don't agree
stuff.
with that
Yeah,
at all
no,
because you
I
got
agree
gay
with
shit
them.
in literally all of their like other works, like
Yeah.
their other Da Vinci's without the age gap stuff. I don't agree. And
I-
also, I'm speaking as a perspective like of a teacher.
Yeah.
No fucking way. If you had like a fucking wedding with a 4th grader, they're gonna want to have like it be Bluey themed and ask for Skibbity Riz to
That's
be
true.
like played during the ceremony. Like
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
That's true.
Disgusting.
This was their
But,
first time writing like a younger series like that they thought would be for younger readers
Right,
too.
right.
So sometimes I think they write the characters a little too like they're little adults sometimes.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
They're
And
really
I also
mature.
think like you can tell that they walked it back because I looked this up. Like Tarada and whatever her name is, Rika or whatever,
Yeah, Rika.
in the clamp like lexicon, they are not considered like destined lovers or whatever.
Yeah.
So they definitely walked it back, and they
100%,
definitely
yeah.
like walked back a lot of this stuff in the anime too. Which is why I say like this manga at least needed more editing, and you can tell because they edited it out when they actually made it into an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
A lot of the
anime-
weird like incesty stuff and weird like age gap stuff, or
The
was just like
incesty stuff is
completely
still-
dropped.
the incesty stuff's still pretty much there in
Yeah.
the anime.
Oh really?
It's not.
Okay.
I think it's really just there's a few scenes with the teacher and the kid that are
Yeah, they're not there.
They're just
Right.
not
They're
there.
not
And I
but
think,
it's
like,
still
I
implied.
also heard
Yeah.
that in
But-
the anime, it's like implied, but it's only from like the girl's side.
Yeah.
The girl has a
Yeah.
crush on the teacher, not the other way
yeah,
around.
Yeah.
the teacher will have a few scenes where he'll like look at her and like blush, but they don't have any like they're not seen like
He doesn't.
going on
Yeah, he
dates
doesn't
together.
act on it or like yeah.
It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it at least.
That's
Yeah,
so gross.
it's like, but it's implied that like it's still implied in the anime that they like it's like, oh, who's like the guy you're going on dates with? She's like, I'm not Tenin, and it's like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's still kind of there. It's just not as in your face about it.
Yeah.
Krag, as someone who's read or watched the anime, could you fill us in because I don't know anything.
Like from what I remember, I mean, Dawn, you probably remember more too because you watched it more recently. But I do know like scenes. Obviously, they added more cards. I forgot about that, but so some episodes and stuff do not exist. They actually in the anime have a character that does not exist in the manga, which is Sharon's cousin.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah.
weird. I forgot about.
Yeah, she like doesn't
Yeah.
exist. Yeah.
I
They were
forgot
missing.
that she was like an add-on in the anime because I was like, I feel like there's a character missing in the manga. I was like, oh yeah, she doesn't exist in the manga.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's very
She's-
cute. Her name is
she's
Maylin.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really remember too much about her though. I don't know, Dawn, if she was like
just kind of there.
that memorable. Yeah.
No, she was
Oh.
cute. Yeah, she
Yeah.
leaves like halfway through the series. She has like a
Yes.
beginning and ending where she's like, I'm gonna move back to wherever she lived.
Yeah.
And that was it. Yeah, and I was like, okay, bye. I
she was
guess.
an anime exclusive.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't remember there's probably like I feel like I mean, I think there are some things that the manga does better. Like, I don't know what it is. I liked Sharon better in the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
think
was.
I think he's cute. Like he's like cuter in a way where you don't get a lot of time to like. At least
Yeah.
the parts we read, I really like how he's just immediately like. He almost like comes out of nowhere. He's just like suddenly in the story, and then like
Sitting in the tree.
Yeah.
Being a
just
creepy
always,
child.
Like, yeah, and then he's so hot-headed. Like they kind of give him like a little bit more like time to breathe in the anime, but in the manga
Yeah.
he's just so absurd. I like it too. It's like it's a
I
different
like him. I like Sharon.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
very
it's a
silly.
different vibe. But yeah, he's really funny in the and he's so funny with Yukito in the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
whenever they
yeah,
interact.
it's
It's
so funny.
Yeah.
Like when they're like at the campsite and they're like talking and she's like, yeah, I've liked him, you know, talk about like when she liked Yukito. And she's like, yeah, because he's friends with my brother and he's always been there. And he's like, I liked him because he gave me like the
Yeah,
the
the
food
cat
that
or
day.
Fun or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
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 Luffy energy.
Yeah, Luffy energy.
I really liked when they were doing the play or whatever, and he was like I'm not doing this. There's nothing you can say to get me to wear this dress. And she's like, Yukito might be watching. He's like, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's just for you. Just for you.
He is one gay little child.
That was a
That's
fun
awesome.
scene too. I love the like cross-dressing and like that.
Yeah,
Pushing
I
back
really
their
liked-
boundaries.
I really liked their perspective on that when they were talking, when like the teacher's talking about it. It's like, who cares? And I'm like,
Yeah, who
this
cares?
is awesome.
Who cares?
And like I'm glad they still had like, because it would have felt a little less realistic if they didn't have characters who were like, wait, what the hell's going on? And like, but there was always a character also there to be like, because it's cute, it's fun, who cares?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it is
Like,
cute.
this is
Who cares?
good.
I wish
like
I could
that.
live in that world where
I know.
like you could
Exactly,
just gender.
It's like this utopia. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I personally feel like when it comes to like love, the manga kind of just expresses it like in all forms and doesn't like make it really any judgment calls in my opinion. Not strong ones anyway.
no, that'd be very like
Yeah.
against a lot of what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, their love, like, the way they portray love is very, like, you know, pure and, like, wholesome and
Yeah.
naive. And, like I said
Yeah.
before, it's like a sexless world. Like, sex is not a thing in this world.
No.
You know, Sakura
Yeah.
clearly has a dad.
It's like
Whatever.
it's good for like
no
the
one has, like,
audience.
sexual desire. It's,
Yeah.
like, pure romance, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's good for the audience where it's like, you know, it's
Well,
for
okay. It's good for the audience in some sense, but like you can tell why they had to cut some of this stuff out for the anime. You cannot like encourage girls to like hit on their teachers.
yeah,
IRL.
obviously, yeah,
That
yeah.
is-
But
That's
here's the
rough.
thing,
That's-
though.
no.
When Dawn was saying that this feels purely like in the like a whimsical sense of nostalgia, that is a perspective that they may feel that like the sexless like world that you're looking at is literally just like they don't think about that. They think about like the day to hanging out with their friends,
Yeah.
going on vacations, enjoying
From like
the summer.
exactly. From like
And,
the
like,
child's
and it-
perspective. That is
Right.
what it's like, right? You don't
Right,
know
so,
about
like,
any
all
of
the
that stuff. You
things
don't
I'm
think
not
about
saying
that
are
stuff.
like a-okay to go. Like you said, there could have been a bit more,
Yeah, it's just
you know,
crossing a line
editorial work,
sometimes.
but like they were
Just
very
nuance.
liberal with whatever they had going on, and I don't know the context of how it was trying to publish something in the 90s with themes
Oh,
like
don't
that.
know.
I don't know if that was
Like,
like
My worry
expression was good or
is-
not, but without some of that, I don't think there would have been as much expression in follow-up series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my worry is that, like, in a series like this, if you're going to do, like, some sort of, like, commentary on age gap romance, you need to, like, because this is going to be read by young girls. This is going to be watched by young girls, right?
Oh yeah.
You need to, like, add some, like, commentary that's like, okay, they have this relationship and it's fucking weird. Like, this is not okay. Because you will have some, like, kiddos read this kind of stuff and be like, oh, so it's okay to have, like, an age gap romance. And when they get into it, they realize while they had this really pure view of love, the person on the other side had a very darker view of love. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
is where the danger occurs, right? Like, it's very irresponsible of, like, authors to, like, um, put in this stuff, and you can tell they were just thinking from their ideal perspective and not really thinking about, like, what kind of
yeah.
consequences there might be. And that's why I'm saying, like, this needed more time in the editing department.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
I don't think because the series that was published in this manga Nakayoshi before then was such a success, I think they were just like the reins were let loose.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were able to do
yeah.
whatever the fuck they wanted. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because I guess Magic Knight Rayearth was so great. They were like, or so successful. They were like, sure, here you go, do another series.
Yeah, and they kind of
yeah.
more. This is definitely more of these authors like their own thing, like what they think is like different and daring, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. I just I appreciate some things about it, but obviously I like in the
Yeah.
anime,
And
I guess
it
it's more
doesn't-
ideal because it's like
Yeah.
it's not pushing it, but I think it's like pushing it.
Well, that's what
obviously,
I'm
in this
thinking
one.
is
Yeah.
in the anime, like, they had more time to
Yeah.
Oh,
edit
yeah,
and, like,
100%,
call
yeah.
the shots and be like, wait, okay, we need to reel this back
And,
in
like,
because it's,
yeah.
like, too far.
And
Yeah.
obviously that's like it's a real criticism that is like 100%, but there is this weird sense of honesty that I like with like messy stuff like this. Like same with like JoJo. Like I don't love JoJo, but I talked about it and I appreciated like the kind of like the badness of it sometimes.
Yeah, just
There
like
is
the
like
honesty of, like, this is what I want to create and I'm gonna do it.
yeah,
you
there's
know?
a sense of like, I don't like it, but I don't sense like malice or
No.
like evil intent sometimes. It's just
That's
like
true,
really
that's true.
it's just really bad. It's just
like,
like
ooh,
really
I don't
and it's
know.
really
think
bad
on
taste.
this, like, my difference again lies with, like, I don't think they had evil intentions. I don't think they were trying to, like, get girls to, like, fall for older men here.
No.
But I think that at least in this case, it needs to be something that needs, like, to be thought of more. It's more like they were not malicious, but they may have been ignorant of, like,
Yeah, just
Yeah.
irresponsible, but yeah, like you said,
I
yeah.
also read in an interview that I think like only one person, even though they have like a huge team, it was like one person really just wrote the script and like they were just like okay and drew it. Like nobody really like gave any input.
Right.
Yeah, and there is this kind of like shit's just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit just happens, and then sometimes characters just, like, appear,
Disappear,
and then they
yeah.
don't really
Yeah,
do
you were like
anything.
saying so many problems you have with that teacher woman. I like
Oh,
for
yeah.
some reason about her like existence in the story.
I forgot about her,
It was like this.
too.
It was this in the anime too, where she's like really
Yeah.
important for like 2 seconds,
And then she
and then
doesn't-
Yeah,
like
and then she
Yep.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
If you replaced, and
so
that's
funny.
also like a thing is like if you replaced her with like another transfer student that was Sakura's age, it would have made like zero difference on the story at all.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
instead they made it a weird
100%,
age
yeah.
gap thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
and then she okay, spoilers, but I did read ahead. Okay, it's weird, right? Okay, this teacher like comes out of nowhere from England and is like, "Oh, I used to date your brother when he was like in middle school and I was in like a substitute teacher or whatever, or a student teacher."
Oh yeah, I mean.
And then I went back to England and I came back with an even younger boyfriend. That's fucking weird.
Yep.
so weird.
Yeah. Again, a
Awful.
lot of
I
that
hate that.
a lot of
And she
that stuff
doesn't do
isn't
anything.
really, a lot of that stuff isn't really in the anime either.
Exactly.
When I was
it's not.
Because it was terrible.
yeah, when I was reading it, I was like, wait, this was not implied. I actually went back to the anime. I'm like, okay, they did not really imply any kind of romance between her and her
No.
brother
Yeah.
in the anime. I
Because
was like,
they cut it out, they edited it out.
yeah. That's I'm
Yeah.
I'm like reading that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that being in the anime.
No,
Like
it's
between
not. Yeah, no, definitely
that
not.
and the
Yeah, I
brother.
don't think
Yeah, really,
it's
the
in the
brother
anime at
only
all.
had a romance with Yukito.
Mhm.
Yeah, just
Really,
Yukito.
Which
like,
is
that's
yeah.
like really
the perfect
only...
one because they are the same age, or like, you know,
Kinda.
in this. Well, at least they present the same age. I know, like technically,
He's like,
Yeah, it's
like
complicated.
Yukito is like
It's
a weird
complicated.
part thing.
complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he's presented as the
His
same age,
monster
not as
boyfriend.
like a child and an older woman.
Some people are into
That's
that.
weird.
I
Yeah.
love, Also, we just talked. Yukito's so good. He's like one of my favorite
Yukito
characters.
Oh my
is
God.
actually very
Yeah,
good.
he's so fun.
I didn't
Like,
want to
he's
like
just
him
such a
at
funny-
first, but he is like
He's
very
cute.
funny and wholesome.
Yeah,
so
and I
funny.
love how much he eats. I love
Yeah.
like
Oh my
it's just such a
God.
funny idea. There's so many good little. Also, I just really like the stories. Like, there's like a lot of good consistent gags where they have like like Toya's always working a different job.
Yep.
Yep.
Like, he always has a different job
Actually,
or
I really
whatever.
like Toya too.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
Yeah,
Toya
he's
a lot.
he's cool. Yeah, I love his.
I-
It's cute. His like overprotectiveness to Sakura is always fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
like their relationship.
Yeah.
She's like, my brother's stinky, but he like cares about her and is nice.
Yeah, and she
cares about him
always
too,
calls her like
Yeah.
a monster.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But they're just like normal siblings,
Yeah.
honestly.
Like some of the character relationships are written like super well.
Yeah.
I mean, Sakura and Shaoran are really great too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they have
I
a really
agree.
good dynamic. Yeah.
And
I like-
how they kind of like grow into each other, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
they're
was gonna
actually
say.
similar.
It's so weird because it's not an age gap thing. Anyway, I'll close out the age cap like whole rant by saying like it doesn't. It's not the most important thing of the story, but it does need to
Yeah.
be said because some people will like. I've seen like blog posts of people like defending some of these, and it's like,
Oh, 100%.
no.
I mean, it's like
No, I
I'll say
wouldn't
this.
defend
It's
it.
gonna be that's gonna be me with JoJo, where every JoJo character, I'm like, well, at least he's not a Nazi.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
my thing. I
that's
was like,
true.
what's worse? Pedophiles
Yeah, I'm
or
sure there's
Nazi
people who read.
sympathizers?
I'm sure there's people who read JoJo who defend, like, be like, well, they're like in this case, in this context, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah. To be fair, like again, the Nazi like blows up.
True,
Yeah,
but it's
then
like
they're like
you are
kind of
definitely
working
supposed to
with the
care
Nazis
about
a little
him.
bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I
it's
think that
complicated.
is like the bad execution of
Yeah,
them trying
yeah.
to do the theme of all of humanity working together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and this is like
it's
the
like-
bad theme of
It's
all
like,
love is just
yeah.
love. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
no nuance. Just these Japanese writers have no
It's
nuance.
just like what?
Yeah.
Similar era too. What do you know?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're just doing whatever the fuck they wanted back then. They didn't give
Yeah,
a
pretty
shit.
much. You
Yeah.
can tell like a lot of these things were less PC, right?
I mean, yeah, it's weird, yeah. But I was just gonna say, well, yeah, we can like obviously there's a lot more to the story. It's definitely distracting
Yeah.
though. Like
Yeah.
in reading it again, like
It's just
as
a waste of
much-
space. Whenever,
yeah,
like,
I would
any
definitely
of that stuff.
I would be like, man, if those 2 pages didn't load, I probably would be better off.
Yeah, I agree.
In chapter 10, Sakura wears the cute little cat outfit. I have that one as like a little
yes,
figure
that one's so
thing.
cute. I really like it's in chapter it's in a really early chapter. It's like a really roundish outfit. It looks like kind of like almost like futuristic-y.
Oh yeah. That was
Oh
like
yeah,
really
I love
early
that
on.
one too.
Yeah, I don't know which one she's trying to catch there. I don't know
Mhm.
which one she's trying
I
to
like
do,
her
but
last outfit too. She wore like in 26.
yeah, right before that. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's really good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones, oh my god, the jester one where she has the huge long hat. I love
Yes.
that one so much. Or like the
It's really
checkered
cute,
one.
Yeah.
She wore for like 5
Yeah.
seconds. I was like, what? What?
Yeah,
Oh, was
no,
that
they're
for
all
like
cool.
the erase one? That one?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
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 Yeah, there's some. I mean, they know what the fuck they're doing. They have some
I-
cool ass outfits,
Yeah.
and
I
her just like
also-
casual gear is so cute. Like just her
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
pajamas.
she
and
wears
stuff
different
are always really
outfits
cute.
casually too. She's
Yeah,
It's
not always in the
great,
same
yeah.
outfit.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like I love the fact that like she is such a stylish elementary school girl. I remember being like, I wanted to be that stylish. What the heck?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, to be fair, we don't know if she's stylish or if Tomoyo is
Well,
just
Tomoyo's
like
stylish, I
messing with her.
guess.
Yeah, Tomoyo.
I mean, maybe Tomoyo designs her normal clothes, but even her casual clothing is really stylish and cute.
Yeah.
Like, she
Oh
knows-
yeah. I was just like, what the heck? It's so cute. It's just like a random outfit she like is wearing for the day. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
I'm not convinced that like Tomoyo
Oh.
just doesn't like give her all her clothing, but
Yeah.
I
Listen,
love
like you can
Tomoyo's-
tell like they're poor because Toya's working all the
like,
time.
constantly.
True, yeah.
Constantly.
It's like a
uh,
single dad income.
Yeah.
Being a
yeah,
teacher,
single dad
like-
income. The like older brother has to work all these jobs.
He's on a
And I also
motorcycle.
love that like
Mhm.
it's never said, but like they never tell Sakura that they're poor. Like,
I think, yeah.
it's
I
like they
think it's
don't want her to
probably-
worry about it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
And
true,
That's
yeah.
showing like they really care about her. They just want her to grow
Tomoyo
up
is
happy.
so God, I love how like stupidly like cartoonishly rich she is, where she has like bodyguards
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
she
Her
has
women
like her
bodyguards.
giant TV in her house.
Yeah.
I love
Kinda
like
all of the tech that she just like gives away to Sakura casually. I'm like, dude,
She
in the
loves her.
90s, that shit was
Yeah.
probably like thousands of dollars. And you're like, yeah, just take. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
made this one now.
I
Yeah,
made a
this-
waterproof
Or they
pager
have
for
plasma
you.
screen TVs. How is her TV so big?
It just is.
It's like a really good clip of her watching like some recording of Sakura, and her hands are against the TV, and she's like, "If you look closer, you can see her skirt falling up here." I'm like, "She's a fucking freak."
Yeah.
She's
I
so
don't
funny.
know the manga.
No, that was in the manga. I have a screenshot of it.
Oh, really? Oh, I must have missed that part. That's weird.
She's
Well,
funny.
oh well.
Well, she's
She's
the
honest.
same age. She's allowed to be weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
also kind of related, which is weird.
Well, they didn't know that.
One thing we haven't talked about is that the action is very fast in this in the manga anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Sakura getting each of the cards and her figuring it out pretty quickly, and once she figures it out, it's like, I got it. Whereas in the anime, like, it's really is Monster of the Week. Like, there's a whole like at least like 8 minutes dedicated to her finding it
And
and
it's
getting
usually,
it and
like,
all that.
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah.
usually like an episode, like the next episode is her figuring out how to use the one that she just got too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like
Yeah,
that. So.
I would have really liked to see that in the manga. The manga doesn't have that. She's kind of like, oh, I can't use like the wind power. Let me use the water power. I win. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
It's also it doesn't explain it as well in the anime, but there's like Carol goes into a lot of detail on like countermeasures for certain cards and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right,
Where it's like,
kind
oh-
of teases. There's like different types of cards, or they're under like different arcanas or something.
Yeah.
It's weird. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't remember in the anime it going that detailed where I was like, oh, like I didn't even. I remember being like, oh, like, you know, obviously the watery card will be pretty good on the fire card, but like.
No.
It was weird how it was like, oh, this card doesn't work with this card because it's the same like personality type, and I was like, I don't remember that.
Right.
Like,
I don't
No.
know.
yeah, maybe they talked about it. It's been a minute, but
Yeah.
I did look it up. That like the like 6 major elements all have like cards under them, like fire, earth,
yeah. Oh yeah, those are like the big
water,
boys. Yeah,
air, and like light and dark all have like
Yeah.
specific cards beneath them.
yeah.
Yeah,
The,
it's like they have arcana quotation marks. Yeah.
Right.
what was your
Yeah.
favorite card design, character design?
Ooh.
Obviously light and dark, like lesbian moms.
Oh yeah,
Hello?
those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Very
Knowing this
good.
series, they're probably
Yuri.
related.
Yuri.
I know.
Oh,
You're
no.
just
damn
okay,
it.
got it, sweet.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, technically,
yeah.
I guess they were cards created by the same person. I don't know if that counts though. They're like magic things.
I really
You
liked
know they
I
would
really
do it.
liked the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
oh,
think
yeah,
the-
other
the
one's cool.
context around it was very cool too.
Yeah.
But just in general.
Yeah, I like
Give it more
that
flair.
couple chapters in general because it gives like a lot of extra information on Toya and shows that he's
Yeah.
actually a really kind person, not just a stinky
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, he's cool.
I
Yeah.
like all of the card fights where like there's actually some like emotional weight, because clearly they didn't want to commit to like having multiple pages of action.
Yeah.
But some of the cards don't have like emotional weight or fights, which is why I really like the illusion card. Where,
Yeah.
like she goes under the water and she's like missing her dead mom.
Yeah.
and-
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah,
was
that
fucked
one's
up.
good.
I like the glow one. That one's really cute. She has
Yeah.
like, the big,
Yeah.
like looks like a glow bug. It's very cute.
That one is cute. My favorite, even when I was little, was the flowery one, just because I think it's pretty, but it doesn't actually
is
like. It's just a very silly episode where why are there flowers everywhere?
It was funny how like it was like at first it like they do a good job with that where it's like they're like, ha, this is cute. It's like, okay, we're kind of suffocating. Like we probably should do something
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
this.
Like, why are we still running? We're drowning in flowers.
Yeah. Why is my aunt like running with my dad in this like crazy?
Oh, my favorite
Yeah.
design is the maze where it's just a big maze.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some of these cards are like, wait, okay, I get fire, water, earth, air, and like wood. Those are like the 5 elements of like Chinese cosmology.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you just
That
have
episode-
like maze.
Maze.
That episode is like one of my favorites when they're in the like in the anime when they're in the maze. It's really like trippy. Like they do a lot of like
Mhm.
cool weird art stuff with that episode. Also, I really like when in that part where like the teacher is like, "Hey, watch this," and just breaks all of
Breaks
the
the
walls
wall.
to go
Like,
through.
oh,
Yeah, that was
okay.
like what were like the 2 things she does in the whole series.
Mhm.
That's all she needed to do. No, I'm kidding.
Breaks them
Yeah.
all.
No,
the
that
outfits.
is all she needed to do. She needed to do that and not hit on middle school boys.
I know, it's like, dang, why are you a predator?
I know. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
kind of
okay.
All
sorry
right,
to bring it up.
like what's that like that fucking like Mr. Krabs like, all right guys, let's kill him or whatever.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Trying to look at some
What
of
was the one? Was it illusion or something that like made people see what they like love the most or something?
What they wanted to see the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I love how Tomoyo just sees like the Penguin King, and they're like, "What?"
Why didn't she
Oh, yeah.
see Sakura?
Yeah.
Wait a second. It's
Wait a
contradicting.
second. Yeah. Yeah, because it was
She really
also
likes
like
that
whatever
penguin.
was at
She
the
really
foremost
likes
of your
it.
mind.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
thinking about the Penguin King. She sees Sakura all the time.
Oh,
She
I
never
just
sees
realized
Penguin
that's
King.
like one of the most iconic designs, the rain one from the anime. That's not even in the
Yeah,
manga.
I know. A lot
Oh,
of them
yeah,
are
it's on the
not.
manga.
That's so weird. That one is like literally one of the most like recognizable ones. I feel like that's interesting. I'm like looking at them now, being like, oh yeah, like the shield isn't in the manga.
Shield is in the manga.
Yeah,
Is it?
Shield is in the manga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
In the
Shield
part
is.
of
manga,
They
Sword
yeah.
and
find it at
Shield.
Tomoyo's house, and it's like
Oh
Shield
yeah,
in the
yeah. Okay, sword and
box.
shield. Yeah. The
Yeah.
time. I don't think that one's there.
Yeah, there's no time.
Yeah.
No, I
There's
always
no
like the erase
power.
one. That's the jester looking
Oh
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
erase
Jester
Oh,
one
that
is
one's cute.
cool.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I like it. And like, yeah, it does get better over time. Like the later cards actually have like personalities and like
I
They have a
also
little
think
bit,
like
but
she
yeah.
does use all of the cards at least once outside of just the fights.
yes, she does.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I do. I
even
always
does
like
use
when
erase and flower.
I do
Yeah.
like when, yeah. I've been liking that, and when I've been watching Doremi too. It doesn't even have fights. It's like
Yeah.
it's just them using their magic for like little simple stuff, you know.
Like I think
Yeah.
I prefer that over like having a ton of cards and then she just never uses them again. You just forget she has that power.
Yeah, I
But
do
I
like
would
the
have like,
small amount of cards, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but I would have liked to see more fights and more cool cards because I think the cloud cards are so cool. I think that's one of the highlights of the series.
Yeah, they are quite cool.
Yeah, there really isn't like fights. Like if there is fights,
Yeah.
it's so situational. It's like more just like strategic ways to like hit him with the wand and like once.
Yeah, they also aren't really fights because like Kara even explains it like their cards are just like testing Sakura. They're not like actually trying to kill her. Although one of
Yeah.
them might.
I mean, there are like
But,
situations
yeah.
where it's like when that Rika girl is
One
like
tried to
fucking.
drown
One
her. It's
tried
okay.
to. It's
There was also
fine.
Rika when the illusion was like just
Oh,
about
the
to stab her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, damn.
That was like
But
the
yeah.
one thing Rika did in the whole series.
Yeah.
Trying to get between us and the sensei.
Right. Most of them don't try to kill
Gross.
Sakura though.
But I will say, like, one of the problems I do have with the series is that Sakura feels a little Mary Sue-ish, where she never loses. She's like never lost a fight, and I think this is different in the anime.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna
Like
say
in the
they
anime,
just.
like Sharon gets some of the cards.
He does,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And,
it
like,
takes a while for
more
it only takes
competition.
like one chapter for Sharon to be like, all right, you're kind of based, but like in the
I
anime,
know!
it takes a while for him to be like, there's like a few cards in a row where he's like, yeah, you're useless, man, like you're not doing shit, what the hell? And she's like,
Yeah, and I think that's so much more compelling
Yeah.
than she just like Sharon never gets a single card. She like talks shit about like you haven't gotten all the cards yet. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna get all the cards, and he never gets a single card.
I know
Like,
he
shut
gives
up,
up, he gives up real fast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say
And, like,
she she definitely
she
has
ne-
more L's in the
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah.
Whereas in the manga, she never takes an L, and I think that's a disservice because I think that would make for interesting character growth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like ditzy sometimes, but yeah, she doesn't really like lose.
Yeah, like her biggest
Yeah.
biggest danger was like that time she was drowned, and that time she was drowned almost again.
Yeah.
Um,
You're right.
I think that's the closest she gets. And like the other parts are like, oh no, it's like dark.
It's because she's
Yeah.
secretly taking a devil fruit. She can't swim.
You're right. Cloud cards are
That's
just a devil fruit power.
Yep.
The cap fruit.
Cap.
Yeah.
The capture fruit, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, the erase was pretty scary where everyone was just like
Yeah.
disappearing. And it was like, damn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
It's
a bridge
spooky.
set on fire.
I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot about
It's
that.
like, whoa. Yeah.
I did like Prince Sakura's outfit too. It's very cute.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
very cute.
Yeah. And
Cool.
Princess Sharon.
They
Princess
always,
Sharon,
I
yeah.
love the outfits that Tomoyo loves doing this, and good for her because it's a cool ass design element. He always gives her big boots or
Yeah.
shoes, and it just like proportions, like a big hat and big like in a big shoes or something. Just nice proportioned weight. It just looks good. Like she looks like a protagonist of like an RPG or
Yeah.
something.
Oh
like
yeah,
most of the
absolutely.
game.
She
Like
looks
it
like
looks like
a
looks like someone
yeah.
you'd play as in a video game,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
There are. I mentioned the one. I don't know if I said that pre-stream or not. But there's some funny card captor games. There's a Tetris card captor game. It's Card Captor Sakura cross Tetris.
Beautiful.
It's for the PlayStation. Yeah, it's funny.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
I do like as like the art keeps going, they finally like give her knees.
Yeah, they give her knees.
For a
Yeah.
little while, there was like her legs are just drawn as like two parallel lines straight down. For a
Yeah,
little bit.
they had a hard
Funny.
time because they're trying to draw softer, but they were like, what are elbows and knees?
Yeah.
When they
Too
were
soft.
drawing
They're
Have
jelly.
softer.
like a slight thing, like a slight, curve for the calves.
Yeah.
They figured
That
it out.
makes for better proportional art, and I think they definitely figured it out.
Yeah, it's like it has such a good style that it's almost like not that noticeable when the art is like, the proportions are, well, obviously the guys, but like in the leg situation, it's like, yeah.
Right.
But like I look at some of the art later, even like I'm looking at chapter 22, it just like looks like really, really good. Like they just did a really good
But
job
even
of like
for chapter
playing.
10, they improved a lot.
It
Yeah.
does.
Honestly.
Well, I think they kind of
Um,
clocked in a little bit because like I think Sakura was huge, like just like blew the fuck up. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they were like, all right, this is our big one. Like we gotta lock in. We gotta figure this
gotta
out.
lock in. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like Magic Knight Rayearth was pretty popular, but I think even by the time Sakura started, I don't know if Magic Knight Rayearth even had its anime yet.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, so I'm sure Card Captor Sakura was their big one
Yeah.
because I think Magic Knight Rayearth was a big popular anime mostly.
Like for kids one, yeah, because X1999 is really, really popular even now because it's like yaoi or whatever. But
I don't
yeah.
even know. Does Magic Knight Rayearth have any romance?
I don't think so.
I don't think it does. It's very different for Clamp.
It's
I
more.
guess they were just playing it safe.
Yeah.
That happened.
Maybe it does. I don't remember. I did read that, but I was like 10, so.
I've only played the video game.
Yeah. It is getting a remake anime, so there's that. But
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of
shit.
cool.
That's cool.
But
That is cool.
yeah, they did that, and it was like it's more Sailor Moony, but without the
Yeah.
heavy
100%,
romance. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I'm looking at it right now. There's only 3 volumes.
Yeah, it's
I
not
did
very long at
realize.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I used to own it, but then I gave it to a friend and never got it back. Alas.
There's like characters in Magic Knight Rayearth that are in a lot of Clamp series.
Yeah.
But not in Card Captor.
No. No, like, yeah, and also, yeah, Card Captor really was like a departure from what they usually did, which is probably another reason why things feel super clunky at
Yeah.
times. But I will say, I read their first manga. This is leaps and bounds better, like 1000% better. So
yeah.
at least you don't have to read that, Toto. It was so hard to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah! You got me.
I love
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Ray. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, how are you doing? We're talking about Card Captor Sakura, the manga. So if you've read or watched it, feel
If
free
you
to
guys
jump
could
in.
have a cloud card, which one would you have? And this includes the Raiders.
Yeah,
You guys can answer
if I could have one.
if you've seen the series.
Hmm.
or
The
Read the series.
flying one's pretty cool.
Yeah, Fly is pretty
It's
useful.
pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know what other one would be super useful. The rest are pretty situational.
Yeah.
Light and dark, so I would always have goth mommies around me.
Yeah. You could be dizzy from Guilty Gear.
Pretty much.
Very true.
So the,
I mean,
the
I have blue
picture,
hair.
Yeah, you're right. You're already there.
the picture of Clamp on the wiki is very funny. It's just this like very awkward picture of the 4 of the main women who made Clamp. It's just some Japanese women. They're just chilling.
Oh my goodness, Ray, you gotta go watch Card Captor Sakura. As we're discussing here, the anime makes a lot of changes that are maybe for the better, but the manga is still very charming, in my personal opinion.
Mhm.
It's definitely something. I'm definitely especially after reading the kind of big moment. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just better in the anime. Like it's just
Yeah.
handled better.
Yeah.
And it's kind of been fun. I'm a big believer in like reading the source material, obviously, but like I think it could be fun to watch and then read it the kind of way I am, or a lot of us are, where it's like it's interesting to see what they changed and what they did or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
think
definitely want to rewatch.
Yeah, I
I
think
love
that's
it.
probably the order you should go in because I'm going in blind and I only read it and not watched it. And I think I would have enjoyed the anime more and enjoyed this more if I had watched the anime first.
Yeah, it's easy to. It's kind of like it's pretty easy to fall in love with the anime. It's just like really, really nice, and like
Yeah.
it's just so like it's so fucking pretty. Like it's just the prettiest anime in the world. And like I just oh man, I love it so
I
much.
don't know, I could say the same thing about JoJo's.
Wow. Yeah, it depends on your
You think the anime is
priorities.
pretty?
The
Yeah,
art style is a lot better
got
than the
style.
manga, yeah.
I don't really. It's funny. I was watching clips of part two. I really
It's
don't
not
like the
pretty in
way
the
the.
same way. It's like
Yeah,
pretty in
it's
like
like
a bold pop art style.
I really don't like in JoJo. It uses this kind of modern anime thing where they use a lot of gradients and like lighting effects, and I really don't like that. Like maybe it's because
It's
I'm just
not
like
just
into
the
old
lighting
media.
effects. Like they when they have like reaction shots, they will actually like go completely wild color schemes
That's
just for
cool. Yeah,
effect. Like it's very artistic in that
I think I maybe would
Mm-hmm.
have like I really like the opening to JoJo because it's so different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no the Card Captor is very nostalgic feeling to watch because it's of the era like early
Yeah.
2000s, so it just feels so fun, very
Yeah.
nostalgic.
Yeah,
There's
it's
70
they're.
episodes.
I love comparing these two series because one is so like soft and round, and the other one's so like bold and in your face.
Everyone is huge.
Like Card Captor's art is like a gentle hug,
Yeah.
and JoJo's art is
JoJo's
like ora
not.
ora ora all the time in your face.
All the time, punch your face.
I like
Yeah,
both. I like both styles.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I have an
true.
appreciation for both. I think that's why like One Piece is so amazing out of the stuff we've read because I think One
Oh
Piece
yeah.
can feel like a soft hug a lot of the times and also
Yeah.
feel like,
A
the
gut
most
punch.
intense, craziest thing you've ever seen in your
I
life
agree.
and also the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. It's
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
So this ad I'm getting, I think is all AI right now on Twitch and it looks
Oh
like shit.
no.
Uh-oh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
actually, scrolling
I
through
don't
the
hate like that.
chapters again, I'm like, man, Mizuki was really not great character,
No.
huh?
She doesn't do anything. She kind of just shows up and says, "Here's a thing." The end.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
kind of just shows
She
And
up
looks
to be
great.
like,
literally,
It's
like,
"Hi,
if
okay.
she had been
bye."
replaced with like, literally, if
I mean,
somehow like,
Shaoran's right. She is sus, but like,
I
Yeah.
know she's sus, and like, literally, Shaoran could have been the one to give her the magic item, and nothing
yeah,
would have changed.
I
Or
have a
like, literally, like Tomoyo's mom could have come in and given her like
yeah.
this magic item,
I
yeah,
and
have an
literally the story could
appreciation.
have made no changes.
Yeah. I have an appreciation for the weirdo like freak woman who just like shows up and like doesn't give you any answers, then leaves. Where she's just so mysterious
she's
and
like a
like
worse tuxedo mask.
Yeah, but
almost. Yeah.
okay,
But like
it's
Tuxedo
one thing to
Mask
be a
has.
mysterious woman, but she actually, there's nothing behind the mystery. She doesn't do
I
anything.
know exactly, and that's what it almost freaks you out.
Yeah.
It's almost like why was she here?
Why is she here? She
I think
just
they changed
is.
it last minute though. Like, I think it was planned for her to be the judge for a little bit because they were hinting at
Yeah,
it.
maybe it
And it
was.
was like, actually, no, Yukido is the judge. It's fine.
Yeah,
At
it's
the
She
a better
doesn't.
same
idea.
time, they were
And that just
hinting
like
it was
takes away all her
Yukito the whole
purpose.
time too. So it was like maybe they couldn't decide.
Yeah, they probably couldn't decide.
She
And
got
then
the
like
axe.
because they made Yukido the judge, like now the teacher has no purpose.
Shows up to give some wisdom and then leaves.
Yeah, and then they kind of like ham-fisted like, oh, the reason she has moon powers is because of magic item thing, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, she's not even like related to Cloud because I
Yeah.
couldn't remember. I was like, is she related to him at all?
I've read the whole series and
I thought
I have
she. Yeah, whatever.
I freaking oh
I
my God.
kind of forgot a little bit there,
Yeah.
but I kind of think. I mean, I think I remember.
Like I think when I was reading
Later,
this
but-
chapter part, she was fine. I was a bit like miffed that she didn't really do anything, and I was still kind of weirded out by relationship stuff. But don't worry, she gets worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Caro's true form. I like that Caro, as a mascot character, still actually, does stuff. He's actually pretty useful.
He's cool, yeah. Karo's
Mhm.
great. Like he kind of like his like what's it called? In the manga or in the anime, I think maybe he like like in the manga, it's so much shorter that it's like easy to just kind of like not get annoyed with him. But he kind of overstays his welcome a little too much in the anime sometimes. He's just like really abrasive and annoying at times, but he's fun. And then I like how they made him like with like Yukito when they made his like true form. You know, obviously the context of the story, he was like a different person kind of. But I'm glad that Kero was like still himself even when he looked different. So like I don't know, I haven't read enough of the manga now, but like only like a chapter of him like that really. But in the anime, it was like he still jokes around and like still like is like stupid
Yeah,
or
he's still himself.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. It's like I like that a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm glad he still
Uh,
uses his little form too.
Yeah, because he likes it.
Yeah, it's good. You can play video
It's
games.
cute. Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't play video
I think
games
the
with your giant
explanation is
lion thing.
because like he's the Sun Arcana, like he has his own energy source, whereas Yukito Yue is the Moon Arcana and cannot
Yeah.
Yeah.
source their own energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a funny idea also to make it so Yukito doesn't remember, because it's like
Yeah.
it's almost like it's like a little gap in time where he's like, where was I?
Where
Haha.
was I?
He's already kind of a
Turned into
funny.
magic
Yeah.
boy, magic
He's
angel
already
boy.
kind of like a funny like I love that part where like God, I'm just like reading one of the chapters when like Yukito is like they have to take out the fire or whatever, and he just punches him in the stomach
Yep.
to knock him.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yes.
okay.
Why
The
don't they
fuck?
do that more often? It's like, I can't transform because everyone's watching. Let me just knock them all out. That'll solve the issue.
It's hilarious.
Shaoran's just that cool.
I know.
It's like,
I
can do
really
it.
like a lot of these characters. Shaoran's very good.
Yeah.
Yukito is actually very good. I think after he becomes Yue, I think I really liked his character a lot more. It gave him more intrigue.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
I think I always liked Toya. Toya is like
Yeah,
just such
Toya's
a good
pretty good.
brother.
Yeah, he's just a cool
Yeah.
character. Yeah, he's like.
I don't know why. Okay, this is one thing I wrote down. Like, why do we have a whole like chapter of Sakura meeting like her grandpa, but she's like not allowed to know it's her grandpa for some reason?
But that was different in the anime too.
Yeah, it was
that
different in
whole
the anime.
sequence was way different because that's one of my favorite
I
episodes.
was like, what about
in the
Stranger
anime.
Danger?
Yeah,
that
again,
episode is a
yeah,
lot.
these
well,
are things that are like irresponsible to put it.
I know.
There is a weird Japanese idea that like if you're an old elderly person, you just cannot do anything wrong, and like you have to respect every elder ever, especially a while ago.
Yeah, you're right.
So
How
like,
crime happens. That is definitely not what happens in America.
yeah, no, I mean it
Or
doesn't probably
Japan,
doesn't happen in
probably.
Japan either. Yeah, I was like, it's just stupid, like stupid culture stuff. But like, or like traditional stuff, I guess.
She was lucky it's secretly her great grandpa.
Yeah.
That episode is so powerful in the anime. It's like one of the coolest episodes where it's like really hammering in like the themes of like life and death in Cardcaptor Sakura. This manga doesn't have any of that. It's pretty basic in
Yeah.
that way.
Wow.
But the
That
anime
makes me
plays
a little more fan anymore.
yeah, the anime plays a lot with like how Sakura copes with her mom's death
Yeah.
in like really cool ways where it's like she's like you were saying where it's like it's kind of amazing how mature she is in some ways, but I always thought that was really cool that like she is a real mature kid. Like Shaoran like isn't really. Like he is cuz he's like oh, he's brave hero guy, but he's kind of like a doofus.
Yeah.
But Sakura's very emotionally like mature, and it's really that episode's really good about like, her talking to this old guy about like what death means to her and like what she believes and everything. And I was like, God damn. I was like, this is like really poetic and cool.
Yeah.
And it's coming from a damn magical girl show. That is so cool. Like I always think about that episode compared to Madoka Magica, where I was like, when Madoka
Ooh.
Magica wanted to talk about death, they were like, hey, watch us kill our character. Like, look, the head fell off. Like, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow. Like,
Oh
but
my
it's like
God.
Sakura's doing it in like such a cool, poetic, like beautiful way that I love so much.
Yeah.
It's
It's more soft and reflective, which is more of like a shoujo thing, yeah.
yeah, I like it a lot. Like, it's just that's something that the manga doesn't really have a lot of, well, at least so far, doesn't have a lot of thematic energy. Like, doesn't have a lot of like themes that are like prevalent throughout. It's kind of just
I
like
agree.
the
Yeah,
wacky
you're right.
adventures of the
Totally.
card captor.
It has some like beginnings of those themes because you see that when she has like illusion and mirror, like these more emotional beats.
Yeah. No, it's definitely really powerful in the anime sometimes, and I think it all comes together pretty well in the end. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure how this manga is gonna end, so I'll save my reservations for it. But
Yeah, I know it ends differently. I'm
And
pretty sure. So
having read it, at least, I will say,
Yeah.
like, I think the second half is better than the first half. Like, the first half is, it doesn't change, like, the very episodic thing, but it is, like, a little bit more conflict, I guess.
oh yeah,
And it's, like, a little more interesting than just, like, oh, here's a card, I capture it. Here's a
you
card,
see,
I capture it,
and
over and over.
funny enough, that's the best the appeal for me, as I always thought the second half of Sakura in the anime I liked a little less, because I think the beginning was a little like better at being slow, where it was like not trying to do like, it was like monster of the week kind of, but there were plenty of episodes that didn't revolve around it, and there were also like, when they did, the actual method of capturing it was not the exciting part. It was like everything that surrounded it, which I thought was kind of cool. And and then like later there was like a bigger plot stuff going on in the later half of it, and like it was cool, but there were definitely some like slower moments that I was missing, especially the very endings of Sakura. And I'm like worried the movies will be too much like that. I haven't watched the movies, but I have a feeling the movies are going to be like way more actiony, and I'm curious. I have not seen them, but I'm curious on like,
kinda.
like I wonder if they'll be more down to earth
Yeah,
ideas.
I don't know. I would have liked some more action from the manga.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to, like I said before, I would have liked to have her take some L's and grow from those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also just like a little bit more back and forth from the cloud cards. You know, they're supposed to be like these powerful things. Sometimes she's just like, I blast you, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the shadow card looks so cool, and then she was kind of like just like, oh, got him. And
Yeah. She struggles a
I'd like
little,
some more
but
back.
yeah.
Yeah, she struggles a little.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
they
the
also
same
kind of
kind of struggle where you like forget what 3 times 6 is on a math test for a second.
Well, they
It's like
do.
an
Yeah, they
acting
do a thing
struggle.
in the manga that's not as relevant in the anime, where they're doing this thing where like they constantly talk about how powerful Sakura is, but just because like she just has these magic abilities that are just like you're being told they're powerful, but like you're not really seeing it. Like I guess like,
Yeah.
oh, you captured that card, that makes you a pretty powerful mage, and it's like, well, I mean,
I mean,
in
sure.
like what way? Like I
Yeah.
guess just because she just has it, she just like has the
Yeah.
power. But I
Like,
guess
you're not
like,
giving us any context or reference point for us. Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
like
Yeah.
they kind of like in the anime they kind of do like a, oh, she just has a lot of like, built up magic in her, like obviously that's like the reason she was like kind of the chosen one.
Yeah. The theme,
but yeah, the
I think they said this too, like the theme of Cardcaptor Sakura is kind of like, if you do your best, it'll be okay. But it's like kind of goes
Which
too
is
hard.
also very idealistic.
I know, it's very idealistic.
yeah,
But like that part I'm okay with. That's fine.
Yeah. So sometimes I think it's a little too easy for her, but yeah. I think it's harder for her in like the movie in particular, but
I'm sure, because there has
Yeah.
to be, like, you can't make a movie where it's like nothing happens, like she just wins and
Yeah.
that's it. um yeah, I think like it's fine for the most part in the anime or in the manga. It's like it's cute, it works, but yeah. I think I'm just like so distracted by just how pretty all the
It's very
action
pretty,
sequences
yeah.
are. So I'm just like, like shit's happening and I'm just like, whoa, that was crazy. You see all those lines they
Wouldn't it be
drew?
better if
God
there was
damn.
more pretty action? I
There's a
don't know.
lot of pretty action though. Like there is a
No, like
lot.
back and forth in the same fight though. Because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
having read the second part of this series, there are some more fights where there's like more back and forth, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I do like the
know.
design of the magic circle that she spawns too. I think shit's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I think it's a little lame. I think it's a little cheesy. That is
I
just
like
a
it.
big star.
I like
not
Big
wi-
Star. I'm Trip Star Lake.
That's true. Wait, does that mean she's secretly a Joestar?
Oh, maybe.
It all
Card
See a
ties
star,
capture
you
together.
see a
Joestar.
symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't shown, you don't know, but you can't not know.
But
That's
yeah.
true. Maybe she has a lot of hormone energy.
Yeah, you're right though. Shaoran could have
She wouldn't be able
told
to she wouldn't
Sakura
do
all this
shit if
shit
she
and
had
it would have been
Hamon.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sharon's still cute, so it's fine. Unfortunately, that's
Nice.
kind of how I feel about this. Everything is still cute, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's like
Except for the
God.
age gap stuff.
Except for the
It's
age
not
gap
fine.
stuff, it's
That's
not. It's
cute
not
or
fine. Oh yeah, and
the
also
sparkly
one thing I didn't
flowers. Oh,
know,
it's
I
good.
never knew this, that Shaoran like lives alone. You are 10, child.
I remember that in the anime. He talks about that, or he's
I don't
like,
think
"Yeah,
that's
my grandparents don't
legal.
live with me."
I
do
think
that in
that
anime
calls
so
for like
much.
Child
It,
Protective
it is
Services to
illegal.
come.
He's
They do
doing
that in
It
it.
anime. They do that in anime so much. I feel like every
Yeah.
like series about a young kid, there's some kid who like he doesn't live with he doesn't live with his parents. He like
I'm pretty
lives by
sure in
himself.
Japan, like the age where you can live by yourself is a lot younger than America, but it's not 10. There's no way it's
Well,
10.
I hope he's eating. I guess I hope he's going grocery
That's
shopping.
why that's why I fell in love with Yukito. He's like, oh, the bun. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in like 10 years.
He's gotten food since he arrived in this country.
Oh,
So sad.
poor child. Yeah. I mean, I think we kind of gone through most of the plot points except for like the very last one, where she has to challenge the judge.
The judge.
The judge.
Yue.
It's Yue.
I've been with her the whole time.
I've been
It's a nice
here
twist.
the
I think it's
whole
fun.
time.
Like the whole like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
I think the better
I
twist is. Sorry, go ahead.
I remember like when I was watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I was like, that's why he eats so much. Oh, I see.
He needs the energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the twist that, like, when they say the world is to be destroyed, it's not like a literal destruction of the world, but rather like you forget all of the people you love, and that is
Oh,
something
yeah.
like worse than the world being destroyed. I think that's meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fun idea.
It was. What did you think, Realm?
Like overall, or
With like
or the
the
whole UA?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Or like what the thing that the end of the world type of thing too.
I kind of had a feeling about the okay. First off, the whole end of the world thing. That what is it? Kuro?
Yeah.
That's how we're saying it.
You know, yeah.
Kuro
Like,
could have been like any more specific. Like it's not. It's
Yeah, everyone
not
talks in
said.
riddles.
It's more implied that he's trying not to scare the shit out of like a 9-year-old. But he could have been like she. Contextually, like it's pretty understanding for her age. So maybe like say a couple more fucking words about how this could be the end of the fucking world, and you just be like, "Oh, I decided I'm gonna be the person to save it." Do you even know what you're up against, my guy? Because this
doesn't.
fucker won't say anything.
No.
He
then,
does
"Oh,
ask
it
too,
could
right?
be."
Doesn't she ask and he doesn't say anything?
It's like, man.
He literally goes,
Yeah.
well, it could be like bad, or it could be, it depends on who gets the position to be able to do this. Maybe say something else, you fuck. Like,
I think maybe the authors
Bro.
didn't know either.
Yeah.
also,
makes
I
sense.
have a whole rant about Kuro because, like,
Sure, go for
maybe
it.
maybe you watch other like type of stories about magical girls, and like people really like dragging that, not dragging it, but like they like being like, well, maybe signing a magical girl contract with some random fuck guardian spiritual thing isn't like the best idea. But he literally goes, oh, let's do the contract, let's do it like right now. And they're
Yeah.
like, wait, what? And then she's like in it.
Yep.
Bro.
Yeah, she doesn't
Well, it's
sign
kinda like
anything.
It's kind of like a responsibility thing. They pose it where, at least they pose it better in the anime, where it's like,
Yeah.
it's her fault that she released the cards, so she has to go clean it up.
Yeah.
She could have
Mhm.
just said no.
Yeah, you don't
She
get
Could
that
have, but
sense
then
in
Taro would
manga.
have been like, I will literally kill you with a gun. And she's like, okay.
Where's he gonna get a gun? It's
Change
Japan.
the themes
you know
of
what?
the
I would have been okay
series.
with that if he fucking said it. He didn't
said
say
it.
shit.
They just love to be mysterious. It's just like they just love being weirdo. They just love being quirky.
Yeah. And it's a magical girl anime. You've gotta have your little companion.
Yeah.
At least he's more
Or
useful
manga,
than some other
sorry.
magical
Contracts.
girl
Oh, so
companions.
cute.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
I love the
Yubei.
fact. I
Fuck
love the
that.
fact they did not really talk about this much. They have like an Osaka accent and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fun. Like it's just like
Yeah.
he's a quirky little dude.
He's not
likes video
like
games.
I think they also because a lot of this was published in Nakayoshi, and like basically all the Magical Girl manga are published in Nakayoshi. And I think they wanted Kiddo to be very different than like Luna or like I don't know, the thing in Peachy Peachy Pitch Mermaid Melody.
Yeah, Luna's pretty lame.
And he's like very like lackadaisical compared to like a lot of the other mascot-y
Yeah, and
like
he's like
helper characters.
Yeah, he's almost like a Pikachu, where he's like
Yeah.
he's kind of like cocky and like you know like
It would be nicer if he was
brat.
like he's a brat, that's true.
He's very bratty, and he
Yeah.
loves like the sweets.
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
Luna and Card Captor is like it's like another parent figure.
Yeah, Luna the cat is just like a mom, like
Yeah. And then
in Sailor Moon.
yeah, I was gonna say, and then like something like I'm watching Do Re Mi. Their mascot characters just these like little freaky fairy things, like these
Yeah.
little like
And I will say,
little gooey things.
yeah, Kiddo is better than like some like seasons of Precure. Like the mascot thing is like a baby that they have to take care of. So
I know. I hate that trope.
I like Kiddo for who he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Should he have given more context to a 10-year-old? Yes, but oh well.
But we don't have mystery. We need mystery. We need like we need a story.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's a what
Okay.
is
That
he?
can
Is
suck
he
my
a
whole ass.
bear?
That is.
Man, you hate
man,
him?
that sucks. I just hate the logic. I just hate the
Oh.
logic of the whole mystery thing. That fucking sucks.
Oh, you're not gonna like the second half of the series.
Yeah.
My Caro
This is
plushie
just like
is crying right now.
you have a Carol.
Yeah, I do.
Where like
Yeah,
nothing
maybe
is
if Carol
explained
said
until
a-
the end.
Maybe Karo said another word or two, like I would forgive him. It's just the lack of.
You don't like his
You know?
Osaka accent?
Yeah. You don't like that he
I
No,
like
read
you're
the
right,
manga, I
like-
could not hear his Osaka accent.
Oh.
If
You read it.
instead
You
he
read
was,
it.
I
You
uh,
read
come
the
across
dialogue.
his
They-
accent in
they typed out the
Umamusume because I
dialogue.
could hear the accent. I like the
Do you like
accent
him
of a
more
horse
than
girl more than a
Laios?
manga character. What?
Do you like him
Don't
more than
say
Laios?
Oh no.
You should be asking if I hate him more than Laios.
Damn.
No, because there's being mysterious, stupid, and there's being straight up autistic, and Laos is
He's
more
just-
horrific.
Okay.
Just sucking
All right.
in general. So no,
Laos
Karu.
might be like the most like the
Laios
most based
has-
human being, like most based fictional character ever
Yeah, it's
written by a
funny.
human being.
It's funny. This is like a real hot
Laios
take.
has a help, like, or not help, but like you know, he was born that way. Kara wasn't born that way.
It's true,
So I
you're
think
right.
Laios is still better.
You're okay. Fine.
Kara was born that way and chose
Kara
not
was
to
just
tell
bratty.
Sakura.
Yeah,
Okay. Fine.
Karu's
just because you exude
Oh my
thorough bratty behavior doesn't excuse you from
Yes, it does.
other shit.
Yes, it does. Wait, yes, it does.
Why
Really
does
not.
it?
You kidding me?
I'm not excusing.
Why,
his
why do you think I
brattiness.
act like this? Why do you think I act like the way I do?
Oh man.
I will say, like, it's really ironic that when Karo tries to explain everything at the end, he's not allowed to because the judge is like, no, you can't help her now.
Yeah.
like, bro,
this would
you
have
had,
been
like-
a bit of problem.
you had a
if you
whole
explained
year.
it
Those are, like-
sooner.
And if it wasn't
was
like a
playing
magical
video
girl
games.
anime, those are the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, I know.
But the person you're
know.
trying to help gets like destroyed.
He is.
That is
pretty
one thing
irresponsible.
about this series is that there are no consequences for anything.
No.
Yeah. Karo knows
No.
we're in like utopia.
Yeah.
And Sakura literally sets a park on fire. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
yeah.
Gets
mhm.
fixed.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, like a penguin almost drowns and it's fine.
Yeah.
There's flowers everywhere and they kind of clean that one up at least. And some of these adults should be in jail, but the police never arrive. So there's no consequences.
Oh man.
I'm looking at some of the mascot characters in Magical Girl shows now. Karo's definitely one of the funnier looking ones, like the more like unique looking ones. I always
Yeah.
hated the fucking Sailor Moon cat's eyes.
Oh.
They're
Damn.
too anime.
We got some more hot takes up.
Wow, am I crazy? Oh come on.
I like them.
I just wish it had like cuter like Karo eyes.
Oh,
So, like, you know,
okay.
I like when they
No,
I like
just
when
be
the,
Karo,
Dot
okay?
eyes.
Yeah.
well, the Sailor Moon cats have like the same eyes as the humans. So I just like
Yeah.
it just kind of looks like a human face, especially because they draw like anime characters with like tiny noses and three mouths all the
Yeah.
time. So it just
They're
kind of looks like an
Space
anime
Moon
girl.
Cats. I'll give them human eyes, whatever.
Could you imagine a cat with human face?
Yeah, just
Like,
watch
in
Yeah,
the
it's
context-
Sphinx,
first,
in the
right?
watch the first
context
Sonic trailer.
of it.
And
Sonic
you have a very good depiction.
Yeah,
of
you're
that.
right.
Oh my
Like in the
God.
context of Sailor Moon's world, that cat might as well have like your face on it.
Oh,
This is
well.
like what they did with that like live action Battle Angel Alita. They just turned an anime girl into like an actual proportions like real figure. It's
Yeah,
really
and like
freaky.
the Ghost in the
I
Shell
love how-
adaptation too.
This one has a bunch of these, and the one for Do Re Mi is like the witch. And I'm like, I really don't think she's like the mascot character.
Nah.
Which kinda, but I
Yeah.
don't know. The little
Yeah.
frog thing.
Yeah. Oh. So basically, at the end, I mean, we haven't really gone. We just chatted, and that's perfectly good. About any plot
Yeah.
points, but Sakura does get all the cards, all the cloud cards, which unleashes the judge.
Yeah, we're
which
only
is
halfway.
Yukito, and then she has like a new quest, kind of.
I will say I did not expect her to get all of the cards this early in the series. I
Oh,
thought there was
yeah.
going to be more cards. I was like looking forward to seeing some of these cooler cards, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her new staff a lot personally.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
very cute. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
iconic.
'Cause it's a
Is that
star.
the origin of like the magical girl staff, like that design? Because that's a very reminiscent one. Or
Yeah, probably this one, yeah. Because, like, the two you usually see if you're just, like, out in the wild is one based on Captor Sakura or it's based on Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But, like, those,
The
like,
moon or the
wings,
star.
those wings that are on the staff are, like, super clamp.
Yeah.
Signature, yeah.
Yeah, that wing design, very iconic. Like the little swirl thing with the wing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's, like,
I
in
love
all
it.
of their series somewhere.
It's great.
I like that Cloud specifically designed the staff like that for Sakura because he predicted that it was going to be a young girl.
Yeah, so we made it
That is
Oh, you
cute.
made it cute
reading.
and pink. Yeah.
Yeah.
So silly. But
Yeah.
I like that. I think Cloud's design is pretty good too. Like,
Yeah,
as,
Cloud.
like,
Oh, yeah,
a
she meets
cool,
Cloud
like,
Reed.
magician man.
Kind
Yeah, he looks like he's from Holic.
I don't think he says he's Cloud Reed, but it's pretty obvious.
It's Cloud Reed, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it does. It says, "Are you Cloud Reed?" I guess he doesn't confirm it. You're right. He just
Yeah, I
talks
think he
to
just
her.
says like he's just
Oh,
like anyway, you're
well-
like here's your new staff.
Well, she said Mizuki Sensei says Cloud designed it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he gave it to
he-
her. I don't know. He could be
She
just
said
the
Mizuki
messenger.
Sensei says it. She says it.
Yeah, but he did. Did he say he made it?
No, Mizuki
She
Sensei
says
said
he made
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Mizuki
but that
Sensei
still
tells
doesn't. That doesn't
Sakura.
still confirm that the person who gave it to her is the one that made it. He just says that here's the staff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh
obvious.
no, not
but
her.
I'm
Like
just saying.
no, like the one that she gets at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like the one that comes with the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like he designed it to be
No, I know,
girly
I
and
know.
pink.
Yeah, I'm saying the person that she sees, she's like,
Oh,
"Are you
it's
Cloud
Cloud
Reed?"
Reed.
And he doesn't say anything about it. He doesn't confirm it.
Oh
But
no.
Obviously, it
No.
is, but like
Yeah.
it's like there could be a twist
And
where
obviously
it's
he
actually
didn't make
not.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And he says, like, "I fear things will be difficult for you soon. But don't
No,
worry."
he says
Any
like, I
bad
fear
guy,
I will have to make
perhaps?
things difficult for you soon or something like
Oh,
that.
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I might make things difficult. Yeah, that's what he says. I might
Yeah.
make things difficult for you soon. But you'll be okay.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
You got
consequences.
this.
Probably. You're like
Probably.
10, 11, something. You got this.
You'll figure it out. Yeah, you're fine. You have a dead
Yeah.
mom. You got trauma. You're good.
It's fine. Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You're strong.
Yukito transforms back and
you got a cool
Toya's
brother.
there. Yeah, Toya was watching
Yeah,
like the whole
I do
time.
like the romance between Toya and Yukito. I like that they're like playing with it in the kind of like B plot,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
and it is very believable that
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
they
it's always
are
fun
into
too
each
because it's
other.
like any kind of like subtlety is like totally gone in the manga because they just like do this like very specific art style when it's supposed to be like romantic,
Yeah.
and whenever
Oh, yeah.
he's like "Stay safe, Yukito" or whatever, it's like like the flowers everywhere and they're like
Yeah.
blushing and they look like super pretty, and I'm like, oh man, hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
think these two might be gay. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's probably people out there being like, no, they're just friends.
I do think it's
Like,
funny.
Yeah,
though.
it's so funny because they do the same exact shit in some other series, and people are like, "Oh, they're just friends. They don't have enough flowers. If they had 5 flowers in the background, then you would know they're into each
Yeah.
other."
Right.
I was like, they should just get this obvious. They should just start making it this obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Marcel and like Fallon just make like
Yeah,
flowers all over the place.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
How do you know they love each other without flowers? They only like grew up together
Oh.
and like are the most dear person to each other. Blah, blah, blah.
It's funny reading this. There's a few plot points that I'm like, man, Rebecca Sugar must have taken some inspiration from Cardcaptor Sakura. I like forgot how similar
yeah.
some of the flop beats are to
That is
Steven Universe.
a lot of like the kid stuff that comes out today is like, oh, you watched the Card Captor Sakura. You can tell.
100%.
Yeah.
My like I saw it just must be in the in the water because like when I first read or watched Card Captor Sakura, that's what inspired me to make my comic. Like I was like, oh, I want to make something like this. It's nothing
Yay.
like it, but like yeah, it's named after Card Captor Sakura.
Yay. Yeah. Yeah,
Love it.
Puretina. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so now I have to ask this question now that I know that you're like #1 Kato hater. Who is everyone's favorite character so far?
Tomoyo.
Tomoyo. Yeah.
Tomoyo,
Yeah.
Yeah, Tomoyo, 100%.
I think Tomoyo's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're all
She's-
Tomoyo fans.
She has
She
that
has
pose
the
where
passion,
she hits
she
that
has
pose
the
where she has like her
drive,
fingers on her
She has the
face.
finances to make it happen. Like, she is the full package for
Okay.
Sakura.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
You're
she has
right.
the emotional maturity to be like, the person I like doesn't like me back, and that's okay.
It's okay,
Yeah,
we're
I always
still
like that, yeah.
friends.
She
Yeah.
gotta
It's
stop
not the
trying.
best for her.
Doesn't get what she
she's-
deserves,
that's
though.
She's great too
persistence.
because she's like, yeah, she's not like petty. She's like her wingman.
Mhm.
Like she's awesome.
Mhm.
Like,
It's true.
it's
Yeah.
so nice.
Tomoyo's definitely my favorite, but I do really like Shaoran too. He's like second, I guess.
Sharon's
Yeah.
great too.
Yeah.
I like Sakura a lot too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so great. Yeah, they're just good
Yeah.
cast of characters. They knew.
I like Toya a lot. I like Yukido a lot.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the teacher a lot. He's awesome.
No.
Which teacher are we talking about here?
I think
Are
all
we
the
talking
teachers
about-
are scary.
Let's go say
Both teachers are pretty rough.
pretty bad. Yeah.
No. There's more teachers. I know because I read the manga, and you know how they have those little like vertical panels where they like introduce like.
Oh,
a little,
yeah, they
like,
have the
bio?
gym teacher
Gym
or whatever.
teacher,
Yeah, they run out of like actual characters after a while. They're just like, here's the random gym teacher, I guess, if you care.
Yeah.
One eternity later.
Hello and welcome back to the Starlake Observatory. I am Trip Starlake, and these are my friends. We're gonna talk about Card Captor Sakura. Yeah. These are my friends Toto, Krag, and Dawn. From that was from like right to left. I was going to ask the question because I thought Realm was going to be here. Sorry, Realm isn't here today. If you all still hate Kiro, but it was just him, so I don't have a question. But feel free to introduce yourself.
Should I go first?
Sure.
Yeah. Paper Dawn. I'm an artist. I like Card Captor Sakura, but I really only watch the anime, so the manga's pretty new to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nod said.
I'm- Nodders. Craig. I also like to art, and I also love Card Captor, but I had watched the manga. Yeah, I've watched the manga and read the anime before this.
That's it. I gotta get things straight. I did not say I love art. I said I do art.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I hate this shit.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Okay.
I just wanted to
But
interrupt
yeah.
you.
But yeah. And I enjoyed rereading it again.
And I'm Toto. I have never watched the anime, and I've only read the manga now. And I didn't, just to be very clear, I did not say I love art or that I do art, mostly because I haven't introduced myself yet.
I didn't actually say I read and watched the manga growing up, both of them, and had like a lot of merch and loved it all throughout my childhood. So
You watched the manga?
I watched the manga. I watched it.
And read it.
You had it like pasted on your TV, and someone would come over and flip the pages for you.
Yes.
Through the pages.
Oh my god. I did
Yeah,
have one.
how are you
yeah.
reading it with your foot issue?
You're right. How can you read with
That's crazy.
when you can't walk? It's okay. I can walk now. I read all of it like yesterday. Also, Ariel and Toto, thank you for the sluggling subs. When we last left off, Sakura had captured all of the cloud cards, and she had won over Yue's like trust, I guess, is what I would say. And now Sakura knows she has like a message from Clow Reed himself saying, like, I fear I might make things difficult for you soon, Sakura, but I'm sure you'll be all right. Because that's the catchphrase.
Yeah.
And then the story moves forward from there. There's a couple chapters in here where Tomoyo has the cutest hair ever.
Oh, I know.
Oh, she's crazy with it all the
She's
time.
so
Oh my
cute.
gosh, should be the
She's-
main character.
I know.
She there's like an outfit she wears at some point that's like stupidly cute.
I know.
Towards the end, I think, but. Wait,
Yeah.
Sakura, we got to the chapter where Sakura gets her new staff though, or we
Yes, she has her new
Yeah,
staff.
yeah. She has the star staff now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Her star
okay.
staff now.
Oh, and she sees Clow Reed.
Yeah.
And he's yeah, you just said that. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'm about to make things hard for you.
Yeah. A new
She's like,
fighter
"What does that
approaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'm
get a second
adjusting.
half. Basically, this manga is so weirdly organized into like two halves, where like literally the beginning of the next chapter is like reintroducing the characters,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, this is Sakura, this is Tomoyo. Like it's like, I don't know if there was like a hiatus between it. It's a different volume, obviously, but
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a hiatus. I think it was just like, well, maybe there was a hiatus actually, but
yeah, just a way to separate it, I guess. Just
Yeah.
like, this is the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
part, so now we are at like part 2.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
I do
like how
think
organized it
maybe
is.
what it might have been was because you can also tell from the anime adds a lot of cloud cards. So
Yeah.
I think what might have happened is they realized that this series was very successful and they wanted to continue it, but they didn't want to like just drag it on,
Yeah, maybe.
or they didn't
Yes,
have
they probably
ideas
had.
for more
They probably
cloud
yeah.
cards.
They probably had to take some time to figure out what happens next too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get like an introduction to a bunch of new characters.
Actually, yeah, you're probably right. There probably was a break because the manga ran way longer than like how many chapters there are. So, yeah, maybe you're right.
Makes sense.
I'll say a bunch, but mainly it's two. It's Ruby and
Ruby
Ariel.
Moon, Ariel, and
What's her name?
Spinel.
What's her like Japanese name?
Oh, Nakuru?
Nakuru.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Nakuru Akizuki, I think? I don't remember.
I gotta say, I feel like the manga is much more obvious with its like character reveal things.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just being really stupid when I was watching the anime, but man, I was like, okay, this kid obviously is like Clow Reed. Like it's like so
Right?
funny how obvious they make it.
I think
It's like
also
almost
like they show like a picture of Clow in like the cover, like before, not the cover, but like the inside cover, I guess, page.
yeah.
It literally
Right.
show a picture of Clow Reed with like the big old glasses and the black hair, and you're like, okay.
And
Yeah, this
Sakura
kid's, like-
is constantly like, he looks like my dad. He looks like my dad, like
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, constantly. Like, why did you remind me of my dad?
But it's just like funny where she'll be like, what did Clow Reed say? And then it'll cut to him, like, and it's like, yeah, okay, like obviously.
Right.
No, they say
It's
it
almost
a
like
lot
it's not
too.
supposed to be.
I
It's
think
not supposed to be a twist. I don't think it's just supposed to be like
Right.
whimsically weird, like confusing. Be like, why is he this guy? Wait.
Right.
But I think they like I listed it when I was ranting about the series earlier. Like they say it a lot that Ariel has something to do with Clow Reed. I wonder what Ariel has to do with Clow Reed. They like say it like 7 times
Yeah.
throughout the second half.
They do.
It's like, okay, yeah, he's obviously like some sort of reincarnated magic Clow Reed or something.
They don't want
thought
the
he was
kids
just
to
him.
be confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. They were like, they want it to be like, the characters don't know, but you know. And like, it wasn't like it told you, it like, you figured it out, even though they made it really obvious.
Yeah.
But like, you figured it out, and now you know more than the characters, so you feel smart in the process. It works probably. If I was like 6 years old, I would have gone crazy.
Yeah, I think it works more in that sense and less of the dramatic irony sense. Like, it doesn't really have any like drama to it because it's just
No,
like,
not
very
really.
obvious.
And like
Yeah.
like from the very beginning that there is not going to be a real antagonist in this series. Like that's not really the vibe. So like anything this guy is doing, is for the greater good of Sakura.
Yeah.
Like from the very beginning, it's not like you were worried about him like killing her. Like that was never going to be a
That's
worry.
true. Yeah, it's not like he never seems malignant.
Yeah.
There is like a little bit of like love triangle stuff between him and or I mean like what's his face?
Sauron.
Sharon?
Yeah, Sharon Lee like sees him as a rival for a little bit, even though he's like just, doing his own thing.
Yeah, even though it's like not at all
Yeah.
an actual love triangle.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, they're drawn a lot together, in like the cover arts too. But they're like relatives or whatever.
Technically, right?
Yeah, Sharon is like his descendant.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's related to this.
Everyone in the world is related to Chloe.
Damn it.
Sorry.
As I read, I was like, man, when you like think about it, like even Sharon is kind of in a way, and I was like, oh man.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Because like later about when we find out about Sakura's dad.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's like a
weirdly,
different
vaguely
body.
complicated.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
Yeah.
they keep it ambiguous enough where you could potentially be like, it's probably fine, but then also
I
be
didn't
like,
see
it's probably
that
not
part
fine.
coming.
Oh yeah, you didn't see it.
Oh, the part with the dad.
Towards the until later on where they said like, oh, I'm just a man with no past or something to like the
Yeah.
grandma.
It is funny how
Like,
when
oh,
you
okay.
realize, when you realize that like the dad is just like the kid with white hair instead of black hair, like it's like
Yeah,
it's like basically the
right.
same fucking
Yeah.
character.
Like,
Which like
huh.
it's kind of cool because it's like the light and dark versions of them, I guess. But like, yeah,
It's so funny.
Right.
To think of it like that.
yeah,
I
they,
know.
Yeah, they just like took out the black hair and put it onto Ariel.
pretty
And then the
much, yeah.
tall, like adult man they just gave to Sakura's dad.
It's true.
I do really like Nakaru. She's
Yeah.
very, very cute. I like
She,
her hair.
I wish she did more.
Yeah.
I
otherwise
know,
it's
I know.
annoying.
I mean, like obviously, but just as a character, just like as a character designer.
Yeah, I really
think
like her
she's pretty
personality. I like her design. I just wish she had like more interesting goals or like interacted more interestingly with the characters. I don't think she ever really interacts with Sakura.
Not really.
Only ever like bothers
She
Sakura's
says,
older
I
brother.
think she says something like, "Oh, Sakura's cute."
Yeah.
Yeah. When they, I was gonna say, oh yeah, then Sakura can't use her magic for like 2 seconds, and then she figures it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
as
she's
much
like,
as I like,
can't give up.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, she just says, "I can't give up," and she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't give up.
As much as I like Ruby Moon, though, like I feel like the series wouldn't have really been much different if she wasn't here.
Yeah, like I get
Not really.
kind of the purpose of having these like rivals to Karo and
UA.
UA.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they didn't really do a ton in terms of being rivals. You only get one interaction between them at the very end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like I think Nakaru has more relevance than the cat. The cat
Yeah,
does
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
like,
Spinel's just there.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. Spinel is no
literally
real.
nothing.
I thought the cat did more in the anime, but I could be wrong.
well,
yeah.
You have more content in the
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah.
You definitely have more content in the anime. I remember this part dragging in the anime. I remember
Yeah.
like when I was watching the anime, I was like, wow, can we get to like the like reveal stuff by this point? But in the manga, it happens so much I was like, wow, I'm still like 15 chapters away from finishing, and we're already getting to like reveal stuff. That's
Right.
weirder than I thought. Yeah. Like, things like it took a lot. It was like not until maybe the last like 10 episodes, maybe even less than that like, Toyo says that he has magic.
Yeah.
It like took forever to
I
get to
know.
that point, and I was like, it's like, I
Like,
remember
ugh.
being like by that point in the anime, I was like, all right, we know this dude is like obviously something. Like,
Yeah, and actually it feels like Nakaru, her entire point is to like show that Toya has this power, because she's like, I want him for me, at certain
Yeah.
points, but it doesn't
Beautiful
like
voice
lead to
acting.
anything, because he does not care at all.
it's also weird too because like it's very clear that like, I don't even read the little boy version.
Ariel, yeah.
Yeah, is like
Little
he's out
We'll call
out
him
here
Lil
for the
Clow from
he's
now
out
on.
here for the greater good of Sakura and like everyone involved. So like there's no reason that Nakaru and like Spinel would be any bit like trying to do anything evil. So
Yeah.
like when it's like, oh, she's like, oh, she wants like Toyo's magic. It's like, does she though? Like I thought she was literally just trying to like, coax Sakura into like getting
I
all
think
the cards.
if you're like a kid, you are a little more confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. As an adult, it's like no.
This just doesn't
Also,
make a lot of
like,
sense.
they do those little like character introductions with like the birthdays and favorite food, and like I feel like 3 or 4 chapters into the second half, they just run out of characters and just
I know.
introductions for like rando people who you
Yeah,
don't even
yeah.
talk, like who have never had a line.
Yeah.
The cast is
Like
pretty
Random
small.
teachers. Yeah.
Yeah, random teachers. So like who?
It's just funny. It's so silly. They could have just stopped.
Yeah, stop. Why?
I know. I was confused too. I was
It's not
like,
gonna matter.
who? Yeah. Yeah.
I do like that all the cloud cards get used in a new way.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask how you feel like the whole point of the second arc is the cards are becoming Sakura's. And I kind of felt like the battles that she had were handled better in the second
I
half.
think so too. I think
Yeah.
because she's actually trying to solve a problem.
Yeah.
And she has to kind of think on her feet and be like, which card do I use out of my toolkit?
Yeah.
It's also just cool that, like, I think the plot concept of her making them like her cards now is pretty cool. Where it's not just she's like using his cards. It's like, oh, now they're becoming Sakura cards, and in the anime they become pink.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a little star on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I accidentally outed a fake fan because they had they had a wallet that had Sakura's symbol on it for her cards, and I was like, "Oh my god, you have the Sakura cards!" And they were like, "No, these are only the Cloud cards," and I was like, "Okay." They got really defensive about it when I explained it, and they were like, "Nuh."
I would have like pushed them into a locker. And been like, shut the fuck up.
They were like, "Nuh," and I was
Nerd,
like,
you don't know anything.
"Okay, fine, whatever. I think your wallet's cute. Bye." It's funny.
Make that person feel infinitely bad for the rest of their life.
No, I just walked away.
Funny.
But yeah, I like her own design too. It's very cute with the star and
Moyo's got some great moments.
yes.
She's always so cute. She's like all happy about Sakura.
Yeah, when
Getting
they
her own
hug after
cards.
like they get lost in the maze dimension or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cute. Justice
But I
for
like-
Tomoyo, my goodness.
They also, I like that the little funny thing they introduce Nakaru's like, they're like, oh, why are you wearing the girl uniform? She's like, because I look cute in it. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nakura is like a genderless
That's
being,
cool.
which is nice
Yeah.
to see. Yeah.
Cute. Also, man, her you know, normal outfit, her like actual like Ruby Moon outfit
Yeah.
goes crazy hard.
I
It's
really like it, but it's so well, it's not that much. Her hair reminds me so much of Black Lady. Is that her name?
Oh,
Dark
yeah,
Lady?
from-
Dark Lady. Yeah.
from Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Which is still also a good design.
Pretty
but
similar. Pretty similar. Yeah. But it's still cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, it's very cool.
yeah, the little like little black butterfly thing going on is badass. Oh, cool ass design. I forgot how cool it was. It didn't. I mean, I guess the manga just makes it look a little cooler. It's so stark. But I was
Right.
like, God damn.
It would be
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It'd be cooler if we could have seen it more.
Yeah.
But I get it. It's okay.
So,
I have a
yeah,
little
it's-
art card of it.
They kind of have this like weird. It kind of falls in this weird like in between this series where it's like if I feel like if it was longer, it would have been dragging on because they really didn't have much to say. Like there wasn't really much plot before the ending, if that makes sense. It was like
Yeah,
her getting new
yeah.
cards and like the same old sort of stuff happening. It honestly didn't really. There weren't really that many like individual dilemmas that were happening, but I just think they didn't want to waste their time with that. And then,
Well, I think,
but without it being, like, they introduce all these new concepts and all these new characters, and they don't get a lot of time out of them because they just kind of rush through a lot of like, you know, like the last fight is like 10 chapters, so it's like that's a lot. Or the last fight to the ending is like 10 chapters, so it's like that's a lot of that time taken up. Like,
Yeah, I think one of the issues is that there's not that much character development for most of the characters throughout all this time, which is why it feels like it kind of
Yeah.
drags.
Yeah.
I
Like
think that's why
Sharon Lee has a lot of character development, I think. But
yeah, he's like the best one in that
I
regard.
think that's
yeah.
the like.
Yeah.
Even Sakura, she like gets the cards, but
Yeah.
she doesn't really have much of a change in her personality. She's still like herself, which is fine for like the main character to kind of be like this stable force.
She
but-
goes through like realizations of her own emotions, I guess, where it's like, you know, her becoming like less confident and then back to being more confident, you know, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, generally the series is like pretty pretty sparse on that kind of
Right.
thing.
She
Yeah.
does worry a lot more, but it's still
Yeah.
like the theme is
Even in the
if
end,
if
yeah.
I
Everything
believe
will
in
be
myself, I
right,
can do
Joker.
it. So yeah.
And like, there are people that believe in me too, so I will not let them down.
And you're right. Shaoran does get character development probably the most out of anybody, but it makes me sad because he's not a little gremlin child anymore.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
it's
like,
okay.
it's weird. It's kind of weird character development too, because like he becomes more like, I guess like less awkward around Sakura. Like, you know, it becomes less like annoying and like
Yeah.
bratty. But generally, he doesn't really like change in terms of like his motives, I guess, or like his like, you know, he's here to help Sakura. Like he's kind of was that way in the beginning too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Originally, he
well-
wanted the cloud cards himself, but he
Yeah, but it took,
didn't
like-
get any of them.
Yeah, it didn't take long for him to be like, all right, I'll help her instead. But like, yeah, since then, it's like what he's doing is like, it's not like he fails ever really. Like it's more the romance side that he gets development,
Yeah.
which is the focus. I didn't realize how big of the focus that was towards the end. The
Mhm.
romance, like I remember it being important, but like I was like, oh, that's actually what the last third of the series is about.
It
mostly.
is,
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
romance.
And
It's
then
fine.
Sakura
It's
does
cute, but-
confess to
Yukito? Yukito,
Yukito,
yeah.
Not Yue.
Yeah.
His normal human.
I liked this part a lot more than I remembered liking it. I really like that sort of idea where it's like she's like so young. She doesn't really quite understand why she has a thing for Yukito. So like when he kind of puts into perspective being like, I think you see me as like a family member kind of. She's like, I think that's right. Like I think that is true. And like she kind of like figures it out herself,
Yeah.
sort of thing. I don't know. It's like it's nice to see like something talk about that because I think it's real, like to reality, where it's like there are like when you're young, you have like crushes and you think you like people for reasons that you might not fully understand.
Like just because they're nice to you doesn't mean like they're your soulmate, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's not like it's like, you know, if you were an adult and you were thinking this thing, this would be a little bit weirder because
Right.
like Sakura is like a child, so like there's no like weirdness to her romance. She just gets all fuzzy because he makes her feel good.
Yeah.
And like I think that's really cool that they're it's really cool that they made Sakura like come to terms with it, to be like, okay,
Yeah.
this is not like a soulmate, this is like a like person I look up to like my dad. And it's like, I don't know. I just like they could have made it weird, so they didn't.
Yeah.
And I was
I'm
like,
glad
you know what?
Yukito wasn't weird about it, but he did weird it a weird way. He said, like, I think you love me like you love your dad. Ignored that.
Yeah.
But I just liked like what that meant, I guess. Like what they were
Yeah,
trying to
but
say
I
with
feel
that.
like it's a little screwed up for me because, not screwed up, but like, I feel like it kind of falls short for me, is what I meant to say. Because later on, Yukito is like, actually, like she talks to Toya and he's like, actually, I don't know how she felt, but if I didn't say that, then she wouldn't have let go or something like that. It's like, oh.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, why couldn't you have just let the moment sit, Clamp? It was fine.
Yeah, they didn't want to let it. Yeah.
To make him awesome.
Just leave it alone.
Um,
This is not the right way to develop people.
Yeah.
I will have more complaints about it by the end.
yeah, they what was I gonna say? But then on, I think it's like I like the kind of angle that the Sakura is more focused on, like, you know, she doesn't really have a crush on Yukito anymore. It's not like
Yeah,
for lack of better words, like pathetic. It's more like, yeah, she like likes being around him, but like, you know, and same
Yeah.
I guess same with Shaoran. Shaoran has sort of a realization there too.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
guess that part's always weird because it's like when they start doing this thing where it's like, well, they liked them because they were magic. It's like,
Yeah, they've always
Yeah,
like
it's not like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
They were
I was
drawn
like,
to the
that's so
magic
weird.
of someone. I was like, oh, Shaoran was only gay because of magic? That's stupid.
kinda.
Ugh, I can't
there
believe
coke?
they're putting magic in these cloud cards that are turning the frogs gay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I thought
Toya's
that was a
just
little
gay because he's
weird.
gay.
Yeah, exactly.
The only real gay character, Toya.
Go, I mean, Yukito as well, I
Tomoe-
suppose.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Tomoe's gay too.
yeah, you're right though.
Toya's gay.
Oh yeah, I can only do unaffected by the magic.
It's all magic. Sure.
Yeah, it was just that was pretty lame. I thought I don't really like that. I've seen other pieces of media where they do that kind of thing, where it's like, oh, the reason there was romance was because there was some like ethereal thing that was like drawing them together. And it's like,
Yeah.
if this is supposed to be about like human emotions connecting, this is becoming very not human.
Right,
Like,
and I think it's very like poor writing because it's like they want to just explain away, oh, this is why those two don't get together because it was just magic, and this way we can have like the canon couple get together.
But it's like weird because it's like, of course not get together. They're like, you know, like Yukito's like double his age. Like, of course.
Or
Like,
double her age, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so it's
either.
like,
Yeah.
You could have literally just been like, Yukito's like, I think
Wait,
I'm
no,
more
more than double because he's like some sort of weird magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
guy.
he's like some
like
magic
on a,
being.
like
on a base
century
level,
or something.
level, you know, like the
Yeah.
how Shaoran sees him. It should just be like Yukito just be like, bro, you're like 5.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I wish that was fun. This series has established
wish
that's not a
that's-
problem.
I wish that's how more adult characters would treat the like children that have like puppy crushes on them. Is bro, you're 5.
Dude, this shit
Yeah.
gets weird with the teacher too near the end.
Yeah,
Oh my
keeps, like,
it's very
hiding. I was,
strange.
like,
Holding my
hiding,
tongue
like,
on that one.
Is she gone? And I'm like, oh god.
And then she comes back at the end for no reason. Why did she have to come back at the end?
Strange.
She doesn't do anything.
She doesn't.
She's just like, oh, and also, by the way, this small little version of Cloud who looks like a young boy, yeah, we're together now somehow. And it's like,
Yeah,
you literally
oh my
never
God,
talked to each
yeah.
other.
I love
And-
that. I kept reading the comments on the manga site I was on. Everyone's like, they were so fucking close. Like, they literally almost let it go. Like, god damn it.
It is so fun. I was perusing the Cardcaptor Sakura Reddit, and like in the fact, the very first question is, yes, we know that there's pedophilia. And then they're like, no, we do not condone it. And they like have like a whole bunch of paragraphs. Everyone knows it's a problem.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure, I know in the anime they don't do that.
I don't.
I looked
They,
it up.
Yeah.
they definitely don't. What's it
Yeah.
called? The Cloud Kid and like
Lil
yeah,
Cloud.
Ariel and
Lil Cloud Jr.
Lil
Cloud.
That's his name now.
Yeah, Lil Cloud
Cloud
Jr. They do
Jr.
not. I do not remember that. I was confused because I was
Yeah,
like
'cause it comes-
I was getting gaslit because like I was reading this
I know.
ending and I was like,
know.
did I watch the ending to Cardcaptor Sakura? Like I'm second guessing myself because so many things are different and like. I looked into it and I definitely did watch the finale and a lot, at least most of what led up to it. I don't know if I skipped something, but like there's a lot different in the ending to the
Yeah.
anime. Like it is paced so much differently.
Right.
I don't love the way they pace it in the manga. Mostly.
It is sort of sad, annoying, I guess is more the word, because like Ariel throughout the entire like him like testing Sakura, like he actually the way that he goes about like presenting most of the trials for her, we see him like laying down the traps, basically, and it's like wow, like an antagonist that we can actually like that actually looks like an antagonist and acts like one. I mean, he doesn't actually hate Sakura, but I thought that he was actually well
He is an
written.
antagonist, he's not a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not really it's hard to like. Yeah, he's like an antagonist, but like only on
Yeah.
the surface level.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, antagonist just means working against the protagonist,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't
But
Yeah.
he
mean
wasn't
like
really. It
they're
just
evil.
felt like
That's
he
true.
was to Sakura because Sakura was like, "Why are you messing with me?" And it's like, "Cause you're awesome, and I love you. I want to help you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
So
your
it's like-
dad, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm like your half dad.
Yeah, 'cause-
I cannot wait for us to talk about that ending part with her dad. It's so
Oh
stupid.
my gosh. I don't know. Like the whole surroundings with the teddy bear thing is probably like partially like teddy bear manufacturers probably like, oh my god, thank you, Cardcaptor Sakura. Now every child is gonna buy a teddy bear or make one. But also like I don't know, he like
Stonks going up.
he like enchants the bear to make it huge and I don't know. It was
Yeah.
fun.
That was actually a fun fight, though.
Yeah.
I feel like all the powers are used very creatively, and we haven't talked about the art, but the art really improved in the second half.
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
I posted something where like you can see like the difference in how they draw like her roller skating.
Yeah.
The proportions are a lot better.
She has hair. She has
Her
knees.
brother still has like the pointiest chin, like a pencil sharpener chin. but-
They like
Yeah, we should.
They like
No.
drawing chins like that, though. I'm not saying it's right, but...
Imagine just like resting your chin on their shoulder and they'd be like, ow!
That's Yukito's problem.
Yeah,
should
can't
I
be
show
gay
it
without
her?
the classic yaoi Dorito chin.
Yeah.
I know. Like no one else has that though. It's only her brother has the Dorito chin.
He is really exaggerated. I remember I was like, I do think it's fun. Like I don't hate it,
It's
but
very
like
silly.
it's silly. Yeah, it's like I don't like I'm not taking this too seriously, so I don't mind
No.
too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, that's
But
true.
like,
That's true.
but yeah, it's like it is funny how like it just you can just tell like man, you guys are some Fujoshis. One of like last you guys are ex Fujoshis, huh?
They
I
sure
think it sticks
are.
out to me because it just like contrasts with the other characters who are not drawn that way. But also like Toya himself is not also always drawn with a really sharp chin. I think they probably like split up who was doing each art panel.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
there's just one person who draws him with like a very sharp chin.
I think
in
it's
the
supposed to
close-ups.
I think it's like I mean like Yukito does too, but like he's obviously supposed to be like the classic like romantic dynamic of like compared to Yukito. Like Yukito's got the light hair and the glasses, and he's shorter, and he's like skinnier. It's like there's
It's
very
okay. You
like
can call him a femboy. It's fine.
I was gonna say twink, but I
Oh
guess
yeah,
that works.
you can say twink. That works too. Yeah.
But it's like they obviously, and then the only way to make that work is to make Toya look the opposite, and like
Yeah.
I mean it's kind of classic where it's like drawing masculine like men, like a yaoi artist drawing masculine men. This is always what happens, where it's like
Yeah,
wide.
you got the
fat shoulders
anime.
and,
You
like-
gotta get
Yeah.
the two top and bottom ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know though, Krag. I remember you saying that when you were younger, you were like really excited when you realized that Sakura and Shaoran could be endgame. Did it hit the same
Yeah.
now? Or like,
I think it I like the romance. I realized that the ending part
mhm.
actually was different in the anime.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I forgot. I was just like, oh, she just goes to the bus station, like not the actual airport. I was like, wait a second. I thought it was the opposite. So at that point, I was starting to get stuff with the anime confused with the manga.
Mm-hmm.
I think even the fight with Ariel happens in a different location in the anime because I was just like, I don't
I
remember
looked it up.
being
It does happen in the
Tokyo
Tokyo
Tower?
Tower. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe-
I don't know if it's like. I'm not sure.
Maybe
I don't
they-
remember how it is, but yeah, it is there.
Maybe they fight somewhere else before. I could have sworn they met I could have sworn
They might have met like Spinel and Ruby Moon before that in the anime. I feel like that was not. when
Okay,
they
yeah,
met
because
in the
I'm
anime.
pretty sure they were introduced to them
To,
before.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like they were too. Yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
at least the cat doing a bit more in the anime, but it's been a
Yeah.
while since I watched it. So
I did.
Spinel literally doesn't do anything in the manga until the very end, and he fights Kero.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks cool. That's his job.
Just
But
looks
I think
cool.
that I felt the same about the romance. I think maybe the anime did it maybe a little better, but I think it's about kind of the same. I mean, she kind of consults each person, which I liked at the end. It's like everybody kind of gave her like, you'll figure it out kind of like thing.
Yeah.
Tomoya's was the best. She's just like, just look inside yourself. I'm like, oh my god, best friend, but you two should be together. We should kiss already. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe they're maybe related, but like
Yeah. They are related. But
Literally,
like...
they are related. They did not need to make them like second cousins or whatever.
Yeah, they could have just like not done that, Like it's
Yeah.
not even like it's really not even really brought up. It's probably
Yeah,
brought up
like-
like twice.
Yeah, it's not even important.
I bought the romance between Sakura and Shaoran by the end.
I did.
I
Yeah.
don't like the way the very end, which we'll talk about. I did not like the way
Yeah.
they did it, but it was cute. Like especially on Shaoran's side, like it was, he felt like it was like, yeah, this makes sense. Sakura, he's almost like Sakura's like knight. Like
Yeah.
it's like her like secondhand like knight, and whatever. If she's like the fighter princess,
Yeah.
it works.
He's
it
like the
works.
supporter.
Yeah.
I think to a certain degree, Sakura emphasizing so much that like I was only able to do this because Tomoyo and Shaoran were there with me is like to be a good friend you kind of just have to show up.
Yeah, they don't really like, especially Tomoyo doesn't do much. She's just
No,
there.
she's just there for moral support, but like she's really important to Sakura, like equally as important. as like everybody else. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
yeah.
really cute dynamic they have.
Mhm.
Also, I really like the scene when she's like sick, but she still wants to go out, and she makes her little clone. I remember this in the anime too. That's the first reveal that, or not the first, but that's like one of the most direct things where it's like, oh, Tomoyo knows that Sakura's like magic because she's like,
Or
you're not
you mean-
Sakura.
Oh, Toya.
Toya.
Toya, what did I
Yeah.
say? Tomoyo? Yeah, Toya.
Yeah.
When Toya's like, yeah, you're not Sakura. Like, you know, you should tell her to, you know, do this. And
And
it's like,
she brings out Mirror again, right?
Yeah.
yeah. And it was like,
Yeah.
it's a really cool scene. I thought. I remember in the anime, I really liked it, and it's nice in the manga.
I like
too.
that chapter. I also like the chapter where she like makes the flowers bloom for
Oh, her
her
grandpa.
dead mom. Yeah, for her grandpa.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
also very cute.
That was also
I
very
think
good.
in
Like,
that
kind of stuff
chapter,
is better.
is it this one? Yeah, Tomoyo's hair is really cute in that chapter. In chapter 34 at the very beginning, because it's all wavy.
Chapter 34. Which...
I don't know why I think it's so cute at the beginning. It's cute all the time, but.
Yeah.
Oh
She's
yes,
just
yes.
cute all the time.
Yeah.
No, she is just like she's like queen of the world. It's crazy. I like literally was like pogging out at the end when like they were talking about like when Cloud's like, damn, like you're stronger than a lot of these magicians. You're like just straight up like the most powerful human alive. Like you're just like your insight's crazy, Tomoyo. And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, Tomoyo's just as cool as the magician.
Mm-hmm. She just.
No, I felt like that was kind of lame at the end to be like, oh, this is a reason why she was here the whole time. It's like, okay.
It wasn't like she was. I didn't think of it like it was like an excuse for her. I think she was there because she was like supportive
yeah.
of Sakura.
Yeah.
But I like this idea that's like, you know, recognition that like just because like it's like it kind because the series kind of does a thing where it's like these people are circumstantially important. Like Sakura is important because everyone in her life is important. Like, you know, her dad was important, her brother's important, her mom was important. Like, you know, she has these like magical powers that were basically given to her. Like she was the chosen one. So for Tomoyo to just be like, yeah, you got like, you know, you're just a human. Like you just know humans better than anybody. Like you just have this insight. It's like that's cool. That's like a human skill that like only she, well, maybe not only she, you know what I mean? Like only she can have. And I think it's cool. I don't know. I thought it was like decently little human moment that like this series kind of needed sometimes.
See,
So.
I think on the other hand, I think that what makes a character important to me is not so much like who they're related to or how they're born, but like what they do. And I wish that Ariel had like said like, hey, even though you're human, you were here all along. Like you tried your best and you were always there for Sakura. Like
Yeah.
recognizing what like Tomoyo actually like did.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, Sakura
I
recognizes
guess that's like,
it.
I
but-
think that's like Sakura recognizes that.
Yeah.
It's more just like, you know, our normal human abilities, like, you know, our fucking human charisma can also be a superpower. Like,
Right.
Holy shit! I got superpowers from charisma.
Whoa.
Yeah. The charisma to not creep on other people and, you know, let them go when they don't like you back.
yeah, but film them and watch it over in your house over and over again.
That's true. That is a little weird, huh? But she's cute, so it's okay? Question mark?
Yeah.
She's cute. So
She
it's
gets the
good.
pass.
Yeah, she gets the pass.
Mm-hmm.
She's funny. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess.
She's,
I don't
she's
want to talk
sweet
about
where
Teacher
she
Lady
needs.
anymore. Like, speaking
She's
of characters
lame.
who, like, did nothing and did not need, like, a reward for the actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty lame.
Anyway, yeah.
On rereading this, I kind of was like, oh man, is Toya kind of the best though? 'Cause
Toya
he's
is very good.
he's such
Toya's
a
cool,
good
yeah.
good older brother.
Yeah. We didn't even really talk about Toya, like, sacrificing.
Yeah, he gives up his magic.
Oh yeah,
For
to keep his
Ito.
boyfriend alive.
Yeah, to keep his
Yeah.
boyfriend alive.
Do anything for that man. Then
Wait.
The,
No,
the,
that was the
repre-
first
the
one. That was the first one.
repercussions of it were pretty lame. Like it was like, oh my god, he gave up his magic. It's like, yeah, I'm just a little bit more tired now.
Yeah.
And it's
well, I
like,
think he doesn't have the ability to like see his like mom now anymore.
I think
Yeah.
that was
oh
the
yeah,
one
that was
thing.
the one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't they run it? I heard in Clear Card he gets his magic powers back for some reason.
Don't think so.
I'm not sure.
If he does, there is. I'm trying to remember. I mean, maybe he. I think he's just different. I don't think he actually gets his full powers back though.
It'd be like full BS if he did for some reason. 'Cause he'd be like,
Maybe
what
he
was it? What
does.
was it for?
I
What
could
was this
be I could be
for?"
lying because I don't quite remember. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But yeah, it would be a different thing though. But I don't want to reveal anything. Or maybe it happens after what I read. I don't know. I don't know. You're right. He does have the consequences, like he can't sense magic anymore, and he can't protect Sakura as well, because like even when everything was happening, he at least was aware and would show up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now he's
I
like,
trust-
okay,
Yeah.
Yue,
Now he's
you
got,
have
like-
to do
yeah,
it.
he's got like UA now.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that was kind of it was fine. It was a good moment though.
Yeah, I'm glad they ended up together, and I'm glad Shaoran and Sakura ended up together, actually. I did buy their romance by the end.
Yeah. Sakura's sheep outfit, so cute. Love it. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
really
god,
cute,
it's
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, they went hard with
That was
one.
also a fun fight where she used erase in a creative way.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
It's
yeah.
fun.
To raise out the little sheep.
Yeah.
I love when they just find Yukito like dead on the floor, like behind a bush or
I
something.
know. Because he's fading away.
It's just sad.
Wait, did Tomoyo somehow know there would be a ton of sheep when she dressed like Sakura up in a sheep
That's the
outfit
thing.
for
She
that one
has the
fight?
ultimate intuition. That is her power.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
She just knows.
Wait till
Or
Clear
maybe
Cut,
Arrow
whatever,
was
like,
like
that fucking
inspired by her outfit. He's like, that outfit's cute. I'm gonna make a bunch of the sheep.
I
villain.
remember so little about Clear Card except that they go to Tomoyo's house and watch a movie at some point, and her house is like crazy because she's very rich.
I think they go to her house in the original series.
They-
at least in the
They
Batman.
do.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
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 Tomoyo's actually just Batman. She's crazy rich, has a big house, and has cameras everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and has great intuition.
Yeah,
She
and
does.
is gay. So like
Oh
He's
yeah, and
gay.
many
right,
superpowers.
Yeah. Where's my rich lesbian friend?
I know.
right.
Not fucking fair. Literally.
Sorry,
not
I'm
fair.
poor.
Sounds Speedy has a tantrum. Like, I want one. I want one.
I want one.
Yeah. Not fair. Not fair.
I want my beautiful rich friend to dress me every day.
Yeah. What the hell?
I would be so fashionable. I think I wrote that in my Goodreads review of this series. I was like, Tomoyo inspired how I dressed myself when I was 10, and she still inspires me now. Because she's so cool. I wish I could have hair like her, but it just isn't gonna happen.
I know. All the hair,
Fair.
like the girl's hair in that manga. I'm just like, man, they're all pretty.
I know.
Yep.
They're all pretty.
I like Nakaru's hair.
Yeah,
very
she
cool.
has some
Yeah,
good
it's
styles,
cute.
too. I think they also do
Yeah.
a better job with the backgrounds in the second half here.
Yeah, they do.
Just
You're right.
more of them. It's still not every panel. There's still some panels that are just like really blank in the background.
Yeah. What else did I write? Let me think.
I also noticed that I was telling Dawn this earlier that as I was reading it at first, like the first chapters and like of this arc, whatever. I was like looking up some of the stuff as I was reading, and apparently like some of the episodes that the anime had for the chapters are actually in different orders. So like the manga has its order, but then the anime might have like done them in a different order. So I forget which chapter it was that I was looking at, but apparently that chapter is like before one of the other chapters. And I was like, that's weird that they would do that, but
That's strange.
I
Yeah.
think it was like the Valentine's Day part
Oh, yeah.
was like different. I think it's that one and another part. I forget, but I always thought it was just very interesting. I was like, not that it really made a difference, but I guess it just would have made a difference.
It's
Like,
weird that the Valentine's Day part has something so early on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like relevant again at the very end.
the teddy bears, yeah.
It's important. Yeah.
Important.
Whatever that fucking Japanese like White Day or whatever they call it is.
Like a month
Yeah, it's
later.
White's Day, yeah. I keep trying to find it. I think I passed it. One of the chapters, Sakura in her room is holding something up, and it says Angelic Layer, and that's like a Easter egg because their next series was called Angelic Layer. It's like a little poster for it. Yeah. I can't remember what it was. But
I
it's
think I
kind
did
of fun.
see that, and I assumed it was a reference to something. I was like, what is
Yeah, it was like foreshadowing, I guess. Leaking their next series, which is like a little doll fight
that?
thing.
Like, don't they do that
Yeah.
in Pixar movies?
Yeah, do they? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I don't know. That was my one of my only notes because I was like, oh hey, I know that series too.
I thought their next series was Holic or whatever.
No, it's Angelic Layer. It's about a girl that has a little doll, and the little doll fights. I think. I don't know. I didn't really watch or read it. I think I watched like the first episode. Holic is a little later on.
Gotcha.
I think they have a couple other series in between then. But, yeah, I mean, we mostly have talked about the whole...
And this was monthly, right? Cardcaptor Sakura?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to confirm. I thought Nakayoshi... I thought the manga was a weekly manga, but that still doesn't mean, like, Cardcaptor Sakura may have only been published monthly. It seems monthly...
Long chapters.
Yeah, I think it was monthly because, well, when they're longer chapters, and also because it ran for 4 years and not, like...
Oh, it ran for 4 years?
Yeah.
That would make sense then.
It's probably monthly, then.
Yeah, because it's 50, so that
Yeah.
literally is almost exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I guess it was.
Yep.
I loved reading this with JoJo's though, because there's such.
They're both problematic in very different ways.
I know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
I will say, like, at least Stroheim in JoJo's is like he's definitely problematic, but he's like actually punished for all of his things.
That's true.
I'm
No,
not okay with that. Like he gets like fucking beat to shit every single time he shows up.
They should have beat that teacher to shit.
they should have.
They should have.
He should have like
Exactly.
had to like.
I think
Sakura
what
needs to
bothers
pull out
me
the sword card and
more
like
is
run
that,
him
like,
through.
the creepy characters get like rewarded at the end, and it's like, no,
No.
keep these people away from children. This teacher and that other teacher.
Yeah, pretty early on, they basically established, like, yeah, we think this is fine. So it's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like okay.
But I mean, I think overall, like later on, they go back on this and they're like, this is not fine. Or someone in the editing, at least for the anime, was like, this is not fine.
Yeah, no. Whoever was writing the screenplays was like, yeah, we
'cause
can't
it
do
was
that.
taken out, you know?
We can't do that.
Yeah. And I've not read any interviews, and I can't find any interviews of Clamp saying like what they changed stuff. So I have no idea if it was on their side or from like the anime production side.
Oh, I actually just looked it up. They were actually just advertising for Angelic Layer because it ran at the same time in the last year of Cardcaptor Sakura. I see
Sense.
in a different manga magazine.
That might explain why the pacing felt rushed if they were trying to finish this up so they can move on to their next project.
I don't know. It's a huge team though, so.
Is it that huge? Isn't it like 4 or 5?
So it's
people?
4 now, but at one point when they were at their biggest, it was like 10, I think. So, which is not huge in like team like in the world, but for like a manga team, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was just a different group. Well, maybe I don't know. I'd have to look into it, but. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's rushed, but also, the clear card starts off immediately where this manga ends. Like, they redrew the last scene, basically. So I guess they have a plan, or many years
Did that
later.
last scene show up in the anime? It did not, right?
No.
it did not.
No.
I was kind of bummed.
It
by
does in
that
clear
last
card,
scene.
but
What didn't show
Yeah.
up?
Well, yeah.
the very last
So
scene.
like like the part where like
Oh.
when he's like going like the series, the anime ends with basically them saying goodbye at like the train station or something, or the airport, I guess.
Airport, I think.
Yeah, the airport,
And, like,
yeah.
they said bye. She's like, I love you too, and then you don't see what happens. Then she's like, I'll wait for you, and that's it.
And that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I have like a thing. I think I know because I really didn't like how they went. Like the last chapter, it was like fucking whatever. He's like, wait for me, Sakura. Like, I'll wait for you, and like, okay. And then like the next page, it's like, I'm back.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
year
back.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1 year later. Like, they could have done a thing. I legit think it would have worked where, like, if before, so Sharon could have been like, I love you, Sakura. And she's like, what? And then he leaves. And she's like, fuck. Like, he's gone. And she's like, I don't know how I feel about him. Like, like, do I love him? And then she spends this time, and he's like, wait for me, Sakura. Like, I'll be back. And she's like, okay. And then, like, her friends are like, and she's constantly being like, oh, do I love him? Do I love him? And then she realizes that she misses him so much, and like her heart's aching so much that she does love him.
Yeah.
And so she's like, you know what? I'll wait for you. And then like all those chapters, it was like 5 chapters of this. 5 chapters later, at the very last scene, you see them get back. I was like, oh, that would have been good because it'd been a minute. But instead, they did it like at the very end.
It's literally the SpongeBob like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, 2 minutes later. Yeah. You're so
Pretty
right.
lame. I was pretty
Oh.
bummed. So I did
You're
like
right,
the
I've
ending to
noticed
Sakura
that.
being. I did like the ending to this show where it was just kind of like ambiguously like. Yeah,
Yeah, like
probably
a
come back.
bittersweet ending, right?
Yeah, they're like obviously he'll be back, but like it's
Yeah.
kind of like a nice little like. Not everything has to have this perfectly bow
I
on
think
it.
it's also just, inexperienced writing to have like everything needs to have a happy ending. Everyone needs to end up with someone in order to be happy, kind of thing. It's kind of immature.
Yeah, it feels like you're just trying to like cater to the people that would have been mad if you didn't get them back together, but also
Yeah.
wanted like the allure of
It's
like,
but no,
mystery.
who do they end up with? They must end up with someone. Oh,
Dude,
okay, they end up with them. That means they're happy, right? And it's like,
I
no,
like-
that's not how it works.
I'm literally like writing that right now in my own comic of like a kind of bittersweet you don't get answers ending to a romance story.
Yeah.
And it's like I think that's cool. And like I don't
Yeah.
think you are deserved answers to things all the time in media. And like I hate when people expect it all the time because it's like isn't it more fun to like speculate and stuff? It's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, like, holy shit, One Piece. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's so good at that.
Yeah.
Not everything
Like,
can be One Piece, sadly.
I mean, like, just the okay, I'll try to avoid spoilers for people who did not expect One Piece spoilers in a freaking Cardcaptor Sakura video.
Yeah.
But, the stuff that happens in Egghead, like, oh my gosh, I buy that romance so much more, But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these are literally 10-year-olds. You don't
know,
have
you
to
know,
buy
yeah.
it 100%.
That's true. You're only 10. Well, what did Don say? Dude, you're only 5. You're like 5.
It's like 5.
You're like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was finally happy to see Tokyo Tower because, like, one of my only real memories of, like, watching the anime when I was little was, like, Sakura having her dream and be like, who's that voice? I know that voice, like, over and over again. It just plays in my head sometimes. But then I was cursed because I remembered that Yukito's name in the original dub is Julian, and I was like, why was it Julian?
Oh boy.
I don't.
He looks like a Julian.
I guess.
Does he?
Does he?
Does he?
It's like
Yes.
I love King Julian. They couldn't like think of a better alternative, I guess, for Yukito.
Perfectly like white name.
Yeah.
You know what it
It's
probably
like
is? Is
Madison.
it's probably matched up with the lip flaps, like the lip sync.
Oh, they needed a 3-syllable name. Yeah.
Yeah, with like an ooh sound, right? Julian.
Yeah, but they kept Yue as Yue. Oh, Tori.
Yeah.
His name is Tori.
Tori?
Yeah.
And then
Those are always the best
Tomoyo
ones.
Madison.
Tomoyo's Madison. It's not. It's weird too, but it's also. I think you're right. It's like they want a 3-syllable name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to match up with the lip syncing.
Uh-huh.
Do less work.
Tori.
My brother Tori.
Yeah. Oh, and her name isn't. It's not Sakura Kinomoto. Her name is Sakura Avalon.
Avalon?
Avalon.
I mean, I feel like it at least is like magic-y sounding. Unlike Julian, which is a really boring ass name.
It's so funny to me.
Damn. Someone in chat's like.
My name's
Yeah.
Julian.
Listen, I literally just typed in chat, I love King Julian, okay? So
Yeah.
now we're back to neutral.
As long as you're a king, you're not poor.
Their favorite Animal Crossing villager is Julian.
I do like Julian in
Yeah,
Animal
Julian.
Crossing.
Oh, is that the unicorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one sucks. No, I'm kidding.
What? Way to be
I, said
homophobic.
I literally said I was kidding. I literally said I was kidding.
Yeah. That was really homophobic of you.
Uh,
Krag, what did you think of the ending? Because I know you've seen the anime. All the differences with the manga.
I mean, I have to agree with Dawn. I mean, I think that the anime did it better. With the fact that I did not know or remember, I should say, that like the next page Sharon's gonna be like, "Ha, I'm back," teehee, like kicks feet. Like I didn't
It has
know.
no impact. It's just like
Yeah, I was kind of like,
oh.
oh, I thought like that's how just Clear Card just started. I didn't know that was like the ending in the manga. So, but I think also just the way that the anime might have pasted like that whole. I don't actually remember too much how like slow Sharon and Sakura, like at least Sakura piecing together everything. Probably could have been just one episode, but I mean, I think that was fine. You know, her getting to interact with every character minus the girl and the teacher one. You know, just like every person, like her dad and like Tomoya, even like her confessing to Yukito, I thought was like, okay, like yeah, she's putting everything together. And but that was the only takeaway, was just like, yeah, okay, the train, or not the train, the bus stop, her saying like, I'll wait for you, but it kind of lost the momentum when it's like he turns around and he's like, I'm back, and you're like, wait.
No.
yeah.
I felt rushed. I also think it was really funny when her dad shows up at the final battle. And
It's
like,
really funny.
Yeah, like how he's just like,
He's
like,
like,
man, everything got really dark and then got really light, and I just, you know.
everybody's
now.
asleep. Why is everyone asleep? There's like 10 car accidents. Like,
That was really funny.
He was so unperturbed too. If he was like here, he was like, "Oh my God, something's going on. I came looking for you, Sakura. Are you okay?" That would be one thing. But he kind of just walks up. He's like,
yeah,
"Hey."
and something about, they have like that big scene where they like fuse and they have like these like big magical shots, and it's like this dude wearing this big magic outfit, and then just like this guy in a suit and
A guy.
like,
he's just a guy.
just looks so funny.
Yeah. I don't know. It's silly. I like her final outfit that she wears though to fight in. I think it's like comfy cosplay.
Oh, that was badass. Yeah, they did a really good job being like the final fight, like the final boss. Like they made her in like a very appropriate outfit. They were like, you know, they're basically saying like, yeah, you can't save after this point, Sakura, so you better like figure everything out now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did like the fight. You're right. Afterwards is so funny though. I was like, why is he here?
Yeah, the fight was really good.
Yeah.
Like how there was actually like, you know, she took damage. Her like wing caught on fire one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she actually had to figure it out. Yeah.
And, like, Sharon had to save her with his wind powers. And it's like, yeah, see, this is more interesting than the first half of the manga where she kind of just like is like, oh no, a thing, and then I win.
And then I win. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I magicked it. And I know the anime does it better because I've seen some of the anime clips and she has more of like a back and forth.
Yeah.
And here's more like, oh, I win.
Oh, I win.
I said the thing.
Yeah.
And
said
now
release.
this cloud card is mine.
But the animation goes hard when she says release, so like it's fine.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's no animation in this. It's a manga.
No, I know. I'm saying like
I know,
in the
in the
anime,
anime,
it's fine.
yeah. But I have not seen the anime.
It's okay.
They should have made it so the teacher never woke up after they.
Oh yeah.
You won't wake up. Everyone's like whistling, like who?
Who? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, the only character that shouldn't have woken up, him and Kaho Sensei.
Yeah.
And the teacher and the woman.
Yeah, no, yeah, Kaho or
Oh, is that her
Mizuki
name?
Sensei.
Mizuki,
Oh
yeah.
Mizuki. Yeah. Yeah, she should have stayed asleep and then
Pedophiles
be like,
stay asleep.
it's like someone's gotta wake her up and be like, oh what? I got things to do. Like sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know. And it's even worse for her because she did it twice. Once with Toya.
And, oh yeah, at least
gone.
It's weird. We can't keep letting her do this. She needs to go to jail.
I know.
Can't keep letting her get away with it.
I thought you said there were no villains in this series. This is villain.
It's true. They didn't mean it, but it's true.
There's two villains.
Two villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other teacher doesn't really show up in the second half. He shows up like in the background, but he doesn't say anything. I don't think.
Yeah, he's just like, is
Yeah,
Sakura gone? I don't want to be arrested.
Oh yeah, at
Yeah,
the very
yeah.
end, he's like, "Is Sakura gone now?" Like, oh my
Yeah, I
God.
was like, dude, what
Yeah.
the fuck? They're literally admitting it's
Dude,
something that they need to hide. Like, this is so fucked up.
I know. I don't know.
He covers up. He's like, I hope she's okay. I've never seen her cry. I'm like, bro, you were hiding.
Yeah.
You were hiding.
Fucking weird. I don't want to go to jail.
It's
I wanna
really
go
my.
down.
I think that my sister just like invented this memory in her brain because she wanted it to be true, but she's like, but don't they explain it that they're like, at least like in the anime, they're like, she kept like saying that that they were like had an arranged marriage or whatever, and I was like, I don't think so.
No, they
No.
did not. They
No, I was like, no, sorry, sister.
Sorry.
She was like,
You are
no.
not allowed to like this. Sorry.
No, she didn't like it, but she's like, but at least it was like, you know. And I was like, no, an arranged marriage doesn't make it okay either.
Yeah, either way, it's just as bad.
It's still
Honestly,
bad
arranged
in a
marriage
different
makes
way.
it feel more abusive.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just both abusive, but who's doing the abusing?
Yeah, who is,
right?
yeah.
True,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think both are bad. But you know, I'm glad they took it out of the anime. And I think
Yeah.
that if you're a fan of the series, anyone who's watching, go enjoy the anime. Because, like, if you're very curious about the manga, you can read it, but it has a lot of problems.
I don't think, I didn't think it was like that bad. Like, I enjoyed reading it. It was fun. Had pretty art. Like,
That's
it,
true,
like,
that's
it
true.
was-
But
it
I'm
was
saying,
cute.
like, if you are going to want to, like,
Oh,
rewatch
yeah.
or watch the series, just do the anime instead. I think the anime
Yeah,
probably
ultimately,
does a lot better
I
than
think I
the
prefer
manga.
the anime. But
Yeah.
I'm also always an advocate for seeing the source material of things, and like, I think the anime is a better experience. And if you had to choose one, but it has-
Right.
I think the manga has its own merit as being like what they originally envisioned, whether it's good or not. So like, but what was I just gonna say? I do like the anime more, and I think like, especially, like I have pretty rose-colored glasses for the anime. Like I love that thing so much. But like the manga like just doesn't like hit when it needs to hit as hard. Like, the
Yeah.
anime knew what the fuck they were doing. Like they knew like the scenes that needed to hit hard and like be important and everything. And I just think they handled it very well in terms of like making it a bigger thing, which is cool. And it's way more iconic than the manga in terms of like legacy, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right
Yeah,
too.
I think the anime has a way bigger. Like I probably wouldn't even have thought it was based on a manga if I first had watched when I first. Well, I knew it, but if I didn't know it, I might have assumed it wasn't because it's such like a collectible villain of the week thing that just feels very like anime of the time. And so it's like it's
Yeah.
interesting that it's like it almost feels like the manga came second sometimes.
Yeah, it's closer to like a Precure type of thing.
Yeah.
Because she's collecting all the things. Yeah.
Yeah. Which Precure is very. Oh yeah, and I did look it up. You mentioned this a few days ago, or like last time when you were saying like Doremi like read the
Yeah.
manga. I found out that the manga actually did come after the anime.
It did? Okay, I didn't know.
But it looks really old. Like the manga
Oh.
looks like it's from like the 70s. So I was like, and I was
What?
really surprised because I looked it up and I was like, this looks like I did not know the manga was this old. And I was looking it up. I'm like, wait, no, the manga was published in like 2005. What the fuck? I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. So I guess like technically it's an anime first, and then they adapted it into like a silly manga thing. But yeah, I guess a lot of those shows back then, like the Magical Girl shows, were anime firsts. like
Yeah,
Precure.
a lot of them were.
They were profitable. Card Captor Sakura gave them money.
Gave
They
him
knew.
money. Yeah.
I do like that. Like at the very least, I'm glad this kind of thing is popular for like not cheap reasons. Like this thing is like this manga at very very least. It's like there's a lot of effort that went into like the the art and what it was, and the storytelling whatever has problems, but like generally it's pretty cool that something got popular that seems like really passionately made. And the anime is a really passionate adaptation of it. Like they obviously really gave a shit about treating it very well. So
Yeah, I do
that
wanna
thing
watch it
blew the
some-
fuck
at
up.
some point.
Yeah.
Watch the anime. Because
Yeah.
I think
Even if
my
you just
opinion
watch,
for the
like, a few
series
episodes.
would change based
Yeah,
on what you're
there's-
telling me.
Yeah, there's also like episodes that are worth watching over some where it's like, they're pretty good. Like there's some like the episode with the with her great grandfather and like when he meets her at that house or whatever. It's a really good episode of the anime. It is like really, really good. And like what's it called? The finale where like the finale of the first arc with UA, really good. Like pretty
Yeah.
much like one
Yeah.
to one to the manga, but like really, really well done in the anime.
I can agree
So.
with that. I don't know why Sakura can't like know that her grandpa is her grandpa though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
He's such a weird character where he's just this like wistful, sad old man.
It's like you
that's
could just
like,
meet
all
your
he-
granddaughter, like
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
like and like be known.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I don't know why like they made it like it was gonna be some big reason why he couldn't tell her, but like
I don't
no,
know.
he just didn't want to, just didn't want to worry her? Question mark. But like
Yeah,
Yeah, I have no idea why.
I
I
don't
hope-
know.
I mean, he doesn't do anything, but I hope he didn't, do anything jailable, and that's why they don't want
I won't
the
put it
past or
past the
something.
sis.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, yeah, at some point, Sakura gets really mad at, I don't know, for some reason, like someone like insults her dad and she's like, my dad's not done anything wrong ever. And I was like, well, he did marry a minor, but okay.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot about her dad too.
I don't know why it's so prevalent here. It's so strange to me. But yeah, I totally like memory hold that too before we
Yeah,
started reading
like-
it.
And that
I
one
always
got her pregnant too, twice. Ugh.
Ugh,
I mean, I think she was of age when she got pregnant, at least.
probably. I
Toya's
don't
like,
know.
Hopefully.
Toya's like 16 or 17 though, right?
Yeah, and she died
But,
pretty
how-
early.
Yeah, how old was
Oh no.
the mom when
I don't
she
wanna
I don't want to do the math. I'm not doing the math. I don't want to know.
know.
He died when Sakura was 3. I forget how old Toya was.
Yeah. No. I think it's okay, right? She got married when she was underage,
How
Yeah.
old is
but
How
she
old is
didn't
Toya?
have kids till later.
He's like 15, 16. 16, 17? I don't know.
he is okay. He's wait what? When?
You can just Google this.
Okay. No, she did have them of age. Okay, that's good.
Phew.
Because he's 6 because
Still
she
creepy,
died.
but
She
not
died
as bad, I
when
guess.
she died when she was 27, and she died when Toya was
Like
10, I
10,
think,
yeah.
or something.
like 8 or
And
9, 10, yeah.
So it's like that was.
No, that still puts her in 17.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no.
Depends on her birthday. I don't
You
know.
said she died when she was
Crazy.
27, right?
I thought I was 28. Maybe it was
Am I-
27.
let me look. I thought I just did the math and I did something wrong. Hold on. Maybe not.
27 minus 10 is definitely 17.
Well, yeah. Hold on. Wait.
It still depends on her birthday is.
Depends on when they made Toya.
Yeah.
She's 27.
When did she? How old is Sakura when she died?
3?
3.
3, I think.
3. Okay.
And how old is Toya?
Toya's 16.
Toya's
So
16.
and Sakura is 10. So 7 years ago.
So 7 years ago. Okay, so she was.
So she was 18.
Is that right?
Because he was 16. He's 16. So
Oh.
yeah. Phew. Still
Phew.
really sus. But like.
Still
He
sus.
still
that
married
means-
her at 16, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least he waited? Question mark.
Depending on the birthday,
Yeah.
he could have got her pregnant at 17 as well.
Yeah, when
We
they
don't think
decided
that
to
hard
make
about
Toya.
it. We don't think
Yeah.
that hard about it.
What month were they born in? Just kidding. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It's,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we've
Let's start
been over
mathing this out.
I think the series has a lot of good things. The age gap romance is not one of them.
Yep.
Yup.
The
Questionable.
art is nice.
The art is nice.
The characters are fun for the most part.
The art has
The
Romance is
story
cute.
is
Yeah.
all right. The story needed more character development.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty simple
Yeah.
and like.
Yeah. I think it's
Cliche.
okay. Like, of course, I think that little kids deserve better, but this is okay if I read it as I was like a kid. I probably would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got.
I mean, I did like it.
It's got more like. I mean, like if I'm comparing this to like other popular anime media I assumed as a kid, this has more sauce than Dragon Ball Z. But like that's a decently low bar. But like that was really popular when I was a kid. That was what I liked when I was a kid. And like I feel like if I read Cardcaptor Sakura, I could totally be like delving into a lot of like the little nuances of the twists and like the mystery and everything.
Also like a product of its time. Like old Dragon Ball and old JoJo's also have a ton of problems.
Yeah.
Like problematic things.
Yeah.
Like these kind of things have gotten better, I think.
I do think similar to JoJo's that like the style of Cardcaptor Sakura, you can still see it today, and a lot of people take inspiration from it. Just like people take a lot of inspiration from JoJo poses and everything.
Yeah, Cardcaptor really inspired shoujo style for a while. Like the sort of like, they're very, very. It's very yaoi inspired. Like the floweriness of everything, it feels very like, which makes sense. But like,
I wonder why.
It's crazy how that. It's just crazy how that influenced it, though. It's funny.
Yeah, I wonder.
Beautiful men.
Right. That's funny. Ah, sorry. I moved my foot holder.
What character would you be friends with in Cardcaptor Sakura, above all else?
Wait, what'd you say?
What character would you be friends with in Cardcaptor?
Oh, yeah,
I'd be
Tomoyo.
friends with Tomoyo, yeah. She seems the most normal out of all of them, I think. Or Toya. Honestly, I would be friends with Toya, too.
He seems like kind of like a
I'd be
jackass.
friends. Nah.
No, Toya's only a jackass to Sakura, and it's only because he's a tsundere.
Yeah, and he doesn't like Chaoran because he's like, he likes my little sister. Yeah.
Even though I thought that was gonna lead to like him being like, because she's like, I don't want you taken away. I thought she was gonna go to Hong Kong with him.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck did you have to worry about? That dude is gonna be gone for the next like.
He doesn't know that.
No, that's not true. Not in the next years. More like the next like page and a half.
Yeah.
He comes back instantly.
If we're going with like anime timeline, it's more true because she does go to Hong Kong in the movie, but I think Toya goes too. So like whatever.
Toya's like, I have a job here. I work here.
Yeah, I work here. I took a job here so you can come with me, Sakura.
Got a job in Hong Kong.
Maybe he doesn't join. I know she goes with Tomoyo, but I don't know. That's all I remember. But yeah, it's interesting. And sorry, I was doing some digging around while we were talking. I think the main thing is like I agree with the consensus that you should probably watch the anime and then maybe read the manga if you really liked it, while knowing it has caveats. Clear Card. For Clear Card arc, I don't know. The anime is not very good, apparently. I didn't think it was very good when I watched it after I read the manga, but that's more because it has modern anime problems than anything else.
Did you read the manga for Clear Card?
Yeah. I read like a chunk of it, and it's like it still has issues. So that was the thing. I guess I don't know if we should. I mean, we can try it. But the main thing that I had, if you really like Sakura and seeing like character growth, Sakura is not the character that gets that in Clear Card. She's there and she's doing stuff and she has her own goals and it's kind of cool, but there's other characters that are getting like more of the growth. I guess, but it's kind of the same issue, I guess, but the art is different as well. It's clearly some of it's digitally drawn and whatnot, but it's very modern. But we could try if you want to, or we can just read something else.
We could honestly, and continue the Sakura and JoJo's like duo.
Yeah, it is only 80
is
chapters, so could be done with it in like a couple chunks.
Longer than this one.
It is
Mine's
longer.
JoJo Part 3, which ironically, JoJo Part 3 is also the part that's more episodic and has cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much it's like my memory of me reading the manga and watching the anime are all mixed in, and then like I would have to go like ask people like which is real and which is not, because the anime kept adding things in that they like forgot wasn't the case anymore. Like when you mentioned the Toya has magic, I think the anime creators forgot that he lost his magic.
Oh my god.
I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. If you are watching this VOD, let me know in the comments if you know this is true or
Comment
not.
down below, yeah.
Because I don't have enough time to confirm or deny it right now. But I think, I was like, I think I remember something about that. But yeah, I'll split it up. Maybe we just read like, I don't know, like 25 chapters like we did last time. Then we do it in like
I'm not like
3 chunks.
dead set on it, so.
Yeah.
Krag, do you want to join us for JoJo's and read something not girly at all, but also very wildly homosexual?
Wildly.
It's very homosexual. I'm always
It's like
shocked.
Take men just like yelling at each other and posing at each other. Well, I mean, and body horror. There is more body horror.
It is actually gayer than Card Captor Sakura. I'll take, yeah.
Oh, I believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of dudes in there. I mean, how much more gayer can it get?
That's true, yeah.
Just
And then
big...
there's like only like 2 women or something like insane. I think there's only been like 3 named women characters this whole time in both of the first 2 parts.
It's too funny.
Yeah. I don't know. We can decide. Later.
Should we do our ratings?
Yeah, we can do our ratings. Let me explain the ratings to Krag. So.
Get the graphic out.
I have where is my graphic? So we have a system here in the Star Slug Club. Is this image?
Really easy way to explain this without a graphic.
No, I know, but it's funny. You made a graphic. Now I gotta use it. Okay.
Why did Chillchuck like just get? What's that? He's got jumps.
Chillchuck was like, I hate the system. You're in the way. I'll move us to the back.
We were gone.
Forgot I drew this.
Yeah. So.
Really cute.
Right. So our star rating is our personal rating on what we read, how much we liked it, and our slug rating is how much we would recommend it to others to read it. And it's on a scale of 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, I guess. And I have Realm's rating too, so I'll say his whenever it's my turn. But yeah. I just wanted to bring out sorry to make a big fanfare. I wanted to bring out. Yeah.
I forgot I drew it, so you get.
Yeah.
I just commissioned it, so you get your money's worth. That's fine.
Yeah, I gotta get my money's worth of it.
Yeah. Jump scare. That was funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, is this the?
He was a guest. He was a secret guest appearance.
Yeah.
The secret children. Oh no! Wait. Okay. I think for a star rating, I'll give this a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I thought it was like have you ever had those like big souffle pancakes? The ones that are like look really pretty and cute, but then don't taste like much.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like this way about that. It was like lightly sweet. I liked parts of it for sure. There were some serious problems with it, and I left it not really feeling fulfilled and satisfied. But I did enjoy my time, and I did find the art very cute. And I really found the magic and like this style really well done. I like the cloud cards and the like magic system and sort of the world they were building. I wish there was more of that. I wish the characters had more development, but I enjoyed it for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I have to really go into my problems with it. I think I've been more than generous in giving my complaints. For slug rating, how much I recommend it? I think I'll say like 2 out of 10. Go watch the anime. The anime probably like 8 out of 10. Even though I haven't watched it, I think it is good to like see a part of like anime history, especially since this is so influential in the magical girl genre, which is an important genre in anime. But as far as the manga, if you do want to do both, then do the anime first and the manga second. If you are like, I don't have the time for that, let me just like do one, then probably do the anime.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go right to left? Do you want to be last on, or do you want to go next?
Okay, yeah, I can be last.
Okay. I'm going to start with Realms, actually, then. So, Realm wrote me a big, long paragraph, so I'm going to read it with his ratings. So, I didn't actually ask for this review. But I asked, I was like, okay, so I know you're not going to be around, so I have to know, do you still hate Carol? So Realm responded, Carol has been one of the things that I've learned about more in the past few days that have stunned me. And I guess Carol stunned him. I don't know. He's been downgraded from punchable face to tolerable, but we can't be the only two people in the room, otherwise I'll throw hands. Other than that, my enjoyment for the parts of CCS that I liked in the first half have been heightened and nothing dipped below. I give it a lot of leeway considering its era, the type of manga, and my lack of delving into either type like this, so it's a 7.5, both slug and star rating all around. I haven't had take myself out of the exposure to the story to think that way. I always do, and I noticed that that's part of my reading style, taking the circumstances of the content and correlating it to the era and the genre, so it was an easy read overall. Not everything had to play a part in the style, the child and the dreamy sensei thing, but it has always given me, this is the POV of a young girl in her own world filled with magic, mystery, and a quest to win against evil with the power of friendship sort of thing, so it tracks for me. I wouldn't know where to go from here in terms of what to read or how to recommend it to people, but I'm sure there are many who would want the OG magical girl experience and use that as a baseline to start their own journey.
I can agree with that last part.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even talk about Kiddo.
Yeah, we didn't really do anything.
He's there. He's
Yeah.
sassy.
Yeah.
It's fun, I guess.
Yeah.
It serves its
Hanging.
purpose.
Yeah, he's hanging out. For me, I guess for my rating, I think my personal rating is pretty high. It's like a 9.5, honestly. The manga. I think if I was doing like the anime, it's like a 11 out of 10 probably for like nostalgia. I don't know. I just really liked it. And also reading this again, it was like kind of an eye-opening, like, oh my gosh, I read this as a child and I didn't have any issues with any of this. But still, I still love Sakura and Tomoyo and Shaoran and Toya and Yukita and just everybody. And I had a good time reading it with my like 20 years older, I guess, eyeballs. And realizing that it has a lot of flaws still didn't make me dislike it or like it any less. So I don't know. I just really liked it. Most of me talking about Sakura is just like, yay, I like it. And then you look at, if I were to show you a picture of my room, like half my stuff is like Sakura stuff. So not half of it, but a lot of it is. Do I recommend this to other people? My slug rating. It's like, I don't know. Probably like a 7. Like, again, I think we're all going to say this. You should probably watch the anime first, and if you really like it, you should read the manga. I still think the art is really interesting. Like, it's like iconic and good to look at. Even if you're just looking at it from like an art perspective, I think that would be valuable. And to see them improve upon their art and get more into the Clamp style that we expect from Clamp was pretty neat. It was nice to see, and I don't know. Yes, I like it, but yeah, probably, I agree. Let's just watch the anime instead. It's less problematic. Oh, and Sapphic Enigma, thank you for joining the observatory. I hope you enjoy your stay. And that's it. That conclude my statement.
I think for me, I think for my own personal rating, I give it a 7.5. I think rereading it, I definitely felt like the nostalgia. So like I definitely give it up like more higher up above 5 because it's like, yeah, the nostalgia factor kicked in. The art style is very, iconic to me, and it's very, I loved Clamp when I was in high school and all throughout, growing up and stuff. So it was just like nostalgic to read that. I think like during the second arc, I think things got good, but with the ending, it kind of like knocked a point down a bit because I was just like, man, I kind of liked it better in the anime. As I kept kind of reading it and looking back, I was like, some things were done a little better in the anime in comparison. I think for other people, I think I say 5 out of 10. It depends. If you watch the anime instead, it like honestly you're not gonna miss much from reading the manga, but I have to agree with Dawn, like reading the source material is kind of, I think nice. So it's like, I would recommend if you like are really into reading the source material, like yeah, go ahead, like do it. But like, if you decide to watch the anime instead and not even read the manga, like, I don't think you're gonna be missing out on too much. So that's mine.
Fair.
For the star rating, I'd probably, if I was like really objectively looking, or no, it's personal. If I was personally, I think it's probably a 7 out of 10. I
Damn.
think I like it. I think there's like a lot I do like about it, and it's a really comfy read. It's just kind of nice. There's not a lot of like things I was like upset about. Obviously the things that are obviously upsetting, but like the normal like plot stuff I was not like hypercritical on usually when I was reading it. I was just kind of like, oh, that cute, or like, oh, that looks nice, or whatever. I guess like sort of like just teaches you to like turn your brain off, which I don't usually like, but it was fine. But it's not like, it didn't blow my mind. I was going into it. I always go into these things expecting to like it more than the other version, because it's like, well, this is the OG. And like usually, even if it's not as good, sometimes I'll come out of it like reading a manga that I've already seen an anime of, being like, this is more valuable than the anime because it's doing things that the anime didn't adapt correctly, and like that is very valuable, and like there's stuff there that a lot of series don't do well. But Sakura, the anime pretty much handles it perfectly. Like, pretty much takes all the things that worked in the manga and just like adapts it. Like, period. Like, I don't know. Like, just adapts it well. So the anime is just strictly better, I think. But yeah. But then like slug rating, I'd probably give it probably also like a 7 for like similar reasons, to be like, it's not great, but again, if you want like the source material of whatever it is, whatever you're trying to read, there is stuff here that is different than the anime, and like there is value in that, and it's like good enough. Like, I think most people would probably read this, as long as you're in the right, like, you like this kind of thing, would read it and like it. And like it makes sense that it was so influential for like little girls, and probably more than little girls, in like fucking 1999 or whatever it was. Because it's got like the intrigue, it's got the like the whimsy, it's got the nice art, it's got the fun characters, like it's got what it needs to have.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess if that made sense.
Yeah, makes
I love
sense.
doing these kinds of ratings because, we all come from like different perspectives and different
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
We can kind of see like what other people think, and it's
Yeah.
not like anyone's right or wrong here.
Yeah, it's interesting because like I have a real soft spot for the anime, just because it was like I just like watched it at a point in my life where I really wanted that kind of thing, and it really just like hit the perfect notes at the right time. But now I'm reading this more like critically, as somebody who has such a soft spot for the anime, and it is like, it's interesting where it's like it's like different enough where I can separate it in my brain, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's not offensive enough. It's not like if I watched the anime for One Piece after, I'd be slamming anime's One Piece. Or the anime version of One Piece. I'd be like, this is so much worse than the manga. They did this wrong. They did this wrong. They did this wrong.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not really feeling that way or I would say vice versa. If I watched the anime for One Piece then read it, I'd probably be like, damn, all these scenes in the manga are so much better in the manga than the anime. This just does, like, I said that a million times when we were talking about the difference, where I was like,
Right.
It's a comic book series. It's made to be an anime, or oh my god, a manga.
Yeah.
But like, I don't really feel that way with Cardcaptor for some reason. So like, I don't know what that says about the manga.
Yeah.
Or anything, but...
Yeah, I'll have to watch the anime and get back to you guys on that, because like I'm from the perspective I did not grow up with the series at all.
Yeah.
I like, when I'm reading this manga, I'm coming at it from like a purely like critical and academic lens. Not purely. Obviously I read it for enjoyment too, but I am more like critical of it as an adult now.
Yeah. It's
good.
fine. I mean, I know it's not.
I don't think it's wrong to have nostalgia for these things and to like it more because you like it because of nostalgia.
And like, and Sakura.
It's just like you have to recognize that you do have that nostalgia. That's all.
Yeah, and I think Sakura is one of the lesser like I can clearly see why someone would like this as a kid. There are series that I've been like, man, people liked this as a kid. Like,
No.
like, didn't you guys have higher standards? But like,
once again, that's like the opposite of JoJo's. Like, you describe JoJo's and you're like, you like this?
Yeah, because like I get that my rating is really high, but it's like Cardcaptor Sakura is like a
Yeah,
core
that's
childhood
fine.
memory, so I'm not gonna knock it anything.
Exactly.
I just can't. I know it's nostalgia, but
Yeah, but it's like,
That's
as long as you recognize it as nostalgia and you're not just like, oh, I like it because it's the best. It's
No,
like,
no.
You're rating it high because it's
Yeah,
nostalgia.
and,
Yeah.
and you can even say that. Like, if you
Yeah.
legitimately, like, if your nostalgia is saying that this is the best,
Yeah.
feeling like this is the best is appropriate. If
Yeah.
you were like, how can you guys say it's
No,
bad?
no.
Like,
Exactly,
it's like,
exactly.
it's objectively amazing. And it's
No.
like, you might, like,
It's
that's
not.
like,
I mean-
like,
Yeah, there
obviously
can be things
rose-colored
that are
glasses.
objectively bad that you still enjoy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Philly cheesesteaks are objectively bad for me, but I still like them.
Yeah,
Ew.
handshake emoji. I don't like Philly cheesesteaks either. No, but like I said, I gotta like we're talking about this, but I gotta reiterate that like Cardcaptor Sakura is not delving into the like, oh, this is like how can I believe that people liked this? Like even
for
even
sure.
especially
I can
watching
totally
it.
see how people
Yeah,
like this.
especially watching it, I was like blown away by it. Like I was not like expecting it to be that good, and it's like I guess at the time I was just like, whoa, this is fucking awesome, and like I'm having like a fucking renaissance. I'm having the same thing with fucking Do Re Mi, where I'm like, it's not like Shakespeare, but like
Mhm.
it's so good. Like it's so goddamn good, and like I'm like it's not that good, but it is so goddamn. I don't know how I'm trying to describe this the best I can. Where it's like objectively it's not that good, but like right now, why like how I'm watching it and like the experience it's giving me, I'm like this might be like a 10 out of 10 for me. Like this is like it's just so perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've also read a lot of Clamp stuff, and as far as Clamp stuff goes, this is not that problematic compared to some other Clamp things.
Yeah.
Which is not great to
Yeah.
see, to say, but it's true.
Yeah, my only experience with Clamp is Code Geass, which isn't even really Clamp.
Yeah, that's not.
just...
They
Yeah,
didn't
they-
wait the story for that one.
No, I know. It's
No,
just funny.
they just
that,
drew
like,
it.
the
I've seen Holic,
association I have.
and that one wasn't too bad.
No, Holic is fine. Actually, there is some like canon Clow Reed lore in Holic at some point, but
Mhm.
which is like, huh, okay, I have to go read Holic if I want to know the full Cardcaptor Sakura story. Okay.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to watch Magic Knight Rayearth,
Yeah, it's getting a remake, but
but I hate it. Just kidding.
I mean,
I hate
just
it.
watch the original.
Wow.
It's fine, or read it. It's only like 3
I'll
volumes.
play the game. I just
So-
want to play the game. I want context on the game.
Yeah. Yeah, the original still looks good. Yeah, so yeah, it's not. Yeah, my sister and I were talking about that too. Like, I guess if you're gonna introduce someone to Clamp, Cardcaptor Sakura is probably or Magic Knight Rayearth are probably your best options.
Like, yeah, like in general, besides like the obvious weird stuff, Cardcaptor's not that weird, but a lot of the Clamp stuff that I've heard of is just like weird.
It is
like,
weird.
It's just like trying to be weird.
I don't know if it's trying to be
Cardcaptor's-
weird. They just really push. I don't know.
You want to be edgy.
They push the boundaries of what's acceptable. I guess I don't know. I don't know how else to put it.
I think it's also, you know, they don't have like an official like editor, like or an like a bigger company.
They
Which is good in
do,
some
but yeah.
They do they?
I mean, they have an editor to like, just like any other mangaka would. But yeah.
But like, not in like a large company. It's more like they have an editor who works with them. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's still the same thing of like whoever's publishing it has to like edit it for them. But I think, especially with Cardcaptor Sakura, with the success of Magic Knight Rayearth, they're kind of just allowed to do whatever they wanted. And I think ever since then, they've kind of just been able to do anything they want.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like when I was like reading. I feel like I had a similar feeling when I was reading when I was watching Death Note,
Yeah.
and how like it just felt like the popularity of it was like taking over its identity.
Mhm.
Where it was like I could tell like they wanted to not make it anymore, or they had ideas planned for endings and they just kept it going because it was like, well, we're not letting you end this. Like you got to keep it going.
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Yeah. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know if we should read Clear Card is all Like, because I don't think.
We can take a break for like we can do something in between, like some
Yeah.
kind of one shot.
I mean, we are taking a break. We're reading a book next.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
mean,
I was like,
yeah.
wait, I only have 2 weeks. In like our next scheduled meeting would be on like the 14th, because the 28th is we have a book that we're doing, which you're welcome to read if you want to join us. It's only 100 pages. It's called Rose House by Arcady Martine. But yeah, I was like, do we even have enough time? Am I giving you all enough time to read anything? So we could meet on the 14th and just hang out. But yeah. And then figure out what we want to read next, I suppose.
Sakura video games.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's true.
We could
Pretty
do
funny.
that.
Oh, you know what we
Japanese,
should do?
right?
Actually, is we should, if possible, do like reactions to Card Captor Sakura openings and JoJo openings and like
Oh, we can do that.
other things and stuff. That could be fun.
Sure. Yeah, why not? Just
On
have
the
like a
React
hangout
channel.
type of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we can do that here. Yeah, I forgot to do it. Book club. That's the book if you want to read it. Yeah, because I wanted to finally have like a spooky book for spooky month.
Or we could do like, tier list of all of Sakura's outfits or tier list of all the cloud card designs.
Whoa. Something like that.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll figure it out. Plus, if we want to like switch over to a different shoujo, that's fine with me too. There's a lot of options. I know you said you wanted to read Princess Jellyfish and Inuyasha too. Those are like in the back of my brain.
We don't have to read Inuyasha.
Inuyasha's long.
That's a really bad idea.
It's not that bad.
Hold on.
I was
I've
actually
never
gonna
read
suggest.
any
I was
of
actually
them.
gonna suggest one of Miko Takahashi's like one shots.
Oh sure.
Like,
Oh
there's,
yeah,
like,
we could do that too.
What's like the gospel one with like the nun? I've never read that one, or like the mermaid one.
Ooh, mermaids.
I would love to read Princess Jellyfish though. I've never read that, and I've heard it's good. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
about
good.
it or how good it is, but yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it or read it, Krag?
Which one?
Oh, Princess Jellyfish.
I have not
Okay.
either, but I would definitely be interested.
Ooh. Yeah, we could do that. How many? Oh my god, it's 558 chapters. I did not realize Inuyasha was that long. Okay, well.
Princess Jellyfish is that
No,
long.
no,
Like,
Princess
what?
Jellyfish is not that long. I don't know how long it is. Let's see.
Damn, Inuyasha's 500, dude. Rumiko is making money. Jeez.
She was. She's printing money. It's 84 chapters. Or maybe it's like, yeah, it's 84 chapters. Which is more reasonable. We wouldn't read that all in one go, but you know. I'd ask my sister like what a good cutoff point would be, because I know she's read the manga. If we do that. But it is it's cute. I think that
Hell yeah.
there's a good chance you will all like it. So maybe. Okay. Well, I think that's
Oh yeah.
good. We have like some plans. In any case, and yeah, on the 14th we can just hang out. Yeah, we can just hang.
Should be around.
Yeah. And then, that's it. Let me go find somebody to read. Let's see. Oh, and thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.